He'll be back outside the 10-yard line.
Van Hooser on the stop once again.
Hunter Van Hooser on the tackle for Caldwell County. So that'll bring out the field goal unit. Nice stand there by Caldwell County after the turnover. Christian County all the way down into the red zone, but stalls out at the 8-yard line. Now they'll move it back to the 11. The spot's going to be at the 19, so this is a 29-yard attempt by Christian County.
Colby Sylvian to attempt the field goal.
Christian County sets up. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. 29-yarder is good with 6:18 left in the first quarter. Christian County draws first blood, 3-0.
Did you get the number of the kicker?
I think you said Selby. No, I think I do have a roster here for them.
6:18 to go in the first quarter. Christian County 3, Caldwell 0.
I can find it. There you go. So a good stand by Caldwell County to hold Christian County to 3 points on the play. I hope you can hear the broadcast or really like the music going on in between plays here. Caldwell County will come out to receive the kick. And Bob, that was a 29-yard field goal, but it wasn't like it was up high and was going to cover a lot of ground. I don't think if that's the indication of what that kicker has, anything past the 35 or so is going to be iffy.
Caldwell County is number 1, Trell Wiley.
Trell and Jameer back for Caldwell County. Hope you'll stay tuned at halftime for the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show. Bob will have all the stats from the first half.
Kick it away for the Colonels.
And do want to mention our friends at Kay's Kitchen. Hope you'll stop by there one morning for some breakfast or come in for some lunch at Kay's Kitchen on North Jefferson. Christian County comes to the ball. Kick is up, and it's going to be fielded by Jameer Riley at the 12. He goes to the far sideline, breaks the tackle, still on his feet up to about the 25. Not a bad return by Riley as he picks up about 13 on the return. So Burns will come out after the interception and start another drive for Caldwell County. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Christian County 3, Caldwell County nothing. About midway through the first quarter. Big Xavion Henderson in the backfield with Burns. Sends Trell Riley in motion. Now 3 to the right. And a busted play there. I don't think either Burns or Riley not on the same page on that one. Burns lobbed one towards the sideline. Riley had stopped just outside the offensive line.
We ask that everybody take a seat, please. Also,
so they'll
no one on the track.
obviously work on that one.
One thing, Dennis, we've noticed that we don't see Javante Riley out there.
Javante scheduled to be in the starting lineup according to the projected starters, but not on the field so far tonight. And Bob, I'll be honest with you, without some field glasses, I don't think I can read a number on the far sideline. We are way up here at the Stadium of Champions. So just a note for future games here in a couple of years, we need to bring, or I think next year we play Hopkinsville here, we do need to bring some field glasses.
We need bionic guys.
Need something better than a 52-year-old, I can tell you now. Burns with the pass. It's complete to Henderson, but he's going to be stopped. And Caldwell County apparently had
Burns' pass is complete to
a penalty on the previous play, so they were backed up 5 yards. Pass was complete to Henderson. It's going to be 3rd down and long for Caldwell County. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Tigers. Xavion in the backfield with Burns. Burns drops back, looks over the middle, now scrambles a little bit. Started to throw, tripped up at the last second. He's going to be pulled down at about the 15-yard line. So Caldwell County will have to punt it away. Pretty tight defense at that line of scrimmage for Christian County. Caldwell County not able to come up with much yardage so far in this contest. I don't know that they have any positive yardage at this point on offense.
4th and long, and a punting situation.
Burns is going to drop back to punt. He'll hit this one at about his 5-yard line. Christian County in Caldwell County territory to receive it. Kick is up off the toe. Takes a Caldwell County bounce across the 50. Fielded by Christian County, and he's brought down out of bounds at midfield.
Number 5, James Ray.
So again, Christian County starting at great field position. They'll be 1st and 10 at the 50. 4:53 left in the first quarter, 3-0 Christian County. Ball's going to be spotted with the nose just about on Christian County or Caldwell County's 49-yard line.
4 minutes and 53 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Christian County with their 3rd possession of the quarter. Caldwell County unable to move the ball and pick up any first down so far.
Lange a lot of time, fires across the middle. I think they're going to say that one hit the ground. He threw behind the receiver.
Either they're going to call it complete and down.
Complete and down. You're right. He could have been setting down when he caught it. And they are going to call it complete. From here, it looked like it was behind him. That was a whale of a catch if he was able to get his hands under that.
The 39-yard line.
So Christian County picks up 10 yards on the play.
And that's a Toyota of Hopkinsville.
And it is first down. I thought they were flipping the board over on the far sideline to second down. First down for Christian County on the play as they picked up exactly 10. Christian County basically 2 receivers left and right. Screen pass set up. It's complete at the 40. Gets across the 30. Still on his feet down to the 25. Inside the 25.
On the pass from Lange. Complete to Taylor.
And they're going to mark it down right on the 25. Bob Caldwell County really bit on that screen pass. Christian County able to pick up good yardage on that one.
Pick up a 14 yards on that pass play. They're beginning to click a little bit in the passing department.
And a lot of time to throw for Lange. We got to get some pressure from somebody on Lange because he has way too much time right now. Lange, a tall quarterback. I think he stands somewhere around 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Christian County set now with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lange stands in the pocket. Now he's flushed out. Some pressure by Caldwell County. Gets him over to the sideline. Throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Good pursuit there by Caldwell County. Nice coverage by the defensive backs on that one.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is going to be. There is a flag down on the far sideline. I'm not sure what the call is going to be. The referee is in no hurry to get over here to tell us, is he, Bob?
Intentional grounding call on Christian County.
And the call is intentional grounding. So it'll be down in distance on the penalty. They're giving Caldwell County their options right now. Christian County has called their play. They're about to walk up to the line of scrimmage while Caldwell County decides whether they want to take the penalty. Pretty fast-paced first quarter, 3:57 left in the quarter. We're going to take Christian County back 5 yards and loss of down.
The ball at the 30-yard line.
So that'll be Christian County ball, 2nd and 15 now from the 30-yard line.
2nd and 15 from the 30.
Caldwell County drops 1 player back, looks like East. And it is, number 22 is East. Still a little delay as the referees are talking this over at the line of scrimmage.
I thought that was longer than a 5-yard penalty.
I did too.
Maybe the officials have pregame jitters or early season jitters. Apparently it's a 5-yard penalty.
I think they're good with everything, so they're going to blow the whistle and wind it. Lange comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers stacked on the left. Good pressure there by Caldwell County. One-handed catch by Christian County. Gets around the corner. That is Kieron Catlett, still alive on his feet at the 10. Bounces back out towards the 11.
Kieron Catlett.
And that's Kieron Catlett. I didn't see who put the pressure on Lange. Lange had to throw it quick. A one-handed catch by Catlett.
First down.
And if you're watching on the stream, I think you just saw why Catlett is one of the premier receivers and a Mr. Football candidate in Kentucky. One-handed grab, dances down to the 10-yard line. So it's first and goal again for Christian County.
10-yard line.
Three receivers to the left now for Christian County, one to the right. Lange takes the handoff up the middle, and Christian County is in. I thought his knee had come down about the one, but they are signaling touchdown for Traquan Taylor.
10-yard run for the Colonel.
Touchdown Christian County. Comes at 3:24 left in the first quarter. 10-yard run for Taylor. Christian County will set up for the extra point.
Number 14, Colby Selvey in to attempt the PAT.
And Darren back at the station. After this play, we'll probably go to the station for a 30-second break after this one. Christian County does the offset line formation. Then they'll come back over. I'm not sure what the purpose in that is. We see a lot of teams do it, Bob, and I can't tell you what the purpose is because they come back up and set up right exactly where they normally would. Snap is down, kick is up, and looks like it is good.
Kick is good.
So with 3:24 left in the first quarter, Caldwell County falls behind 10-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
When you need extra time to heal, Caldwell Medical Center swing bed program can help you if you've been discharged from a hospital but still need recovery time before going home. Who's right for swing beds? Patients with recent joint repair or replacement, recovering from a wound or major surgery, patients who need acute physical or occupational therapy, patients in need of post-hospitalization pain management or IV therapy, or patients recovering from a stroke. For more information, contact Caldwell Medical Center at 270-365-0300. Caldwell Medical Center, located at 100 Medical Center Drive.
Back to the Stadium of Champions in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. 3:24 left in the first quarter. It's Christian County 10, Caldwell County nothing. Christian County set to kick it off.
Number 1, Jameer Riley, number 2.
Trill and Jameer Riley set back for Caldwell County.
From Taylor.
Number 1, Trill Riley on the left, Jameer on the right. Very little offense, Bob, so far for the Tigers.
Very little. No first downs for the Tigers.
Christian County is going to set up for the kick. Big crowd here at the Stadium of Champions. Of course, bowl night tonight. Hopkinsville beat Graves County in the first game tonight, 44-22. Kick is up and fielded at the 10 by Jameer Riley. He gets across the 20, got a seam. He's up across the 40 and brought down at the 44, 45-yard line. We'll see where they spotted, but a nice return by Jameer Riley gives Caldwell County by far their best field position to start a drive tonight.
Out about the 45-yard line.
That may be what Caldwell County needs, gets them a little distance between them and their own goal line to maybe do some something different. Had to be very careful with the starting positions they've had so far tonight. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line. Burns back. Passes over to Gaither on the far side. He breaks a tackle across the 40, still on his feet, down to the 35, and out of bounds around the 33-yard line.
Burns pass complete to number 10, Gaither. Dion level on the stop.
Nice run after the catch by Gaither. Ball spotted at the 34 of Christian County. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Henderson in the backfield. Burns drops back over the middle. Pass is complete again. And I think they're going to say it knocked out of his hands. That was Travis Newsom on the play for Caldwell County. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Tigers.
2nd and 10 from the Christian County 34-yard line.
Caldwell County brings a player in motion. That's Newsom. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Jameer Riley stays in the backfield with Burns this time. Caldwell County sets, snap is back, throw is complete to Trail Riley, complete at the 35, brought down at the 25-yard line, very close to a first down. It's going to be just a little bit short, about a yard. It'll bring up, should be around 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
On the stop for Christian County. 3rd and 1 from the 25.
3 receivers to the left for Burns. Pass is complete on the comeback. That's Gaither still on his feet across the 10.
Burns pass complete to number 10, Zach Gaither.
Zach Gaither with the big catch takes it down to the 7-yard line. Will be 1st and goal for Caldwell County.
1st and goal for Caldwell County.
And this is good for us. I believe the Butterflies have left us now.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Burns takes a handoff, gives it to Jameer Riley. He's brought down for a loss. It's going to be around the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal now for the Tigers.
Once again. Loss on the play.
Was that Jameer or Trail on that?
It was Jameer Riley on the tackle, on the carry, I mean. You have Newsom near side, Trail Riley in the backfield along with Jameer Riley. Zach Gaither split out on the far sideline. Snap is back, low snap. Burns picks it up, complete to number 1 for a touchdown, Tigers. Trail Riley on the completion. Nice run after the catch. Trots in the last 7 yards to the corner of the end zone. Caldwell County on the board, 10-6 now. Touchdown Burns to Riley. Riley had a lot of room. He caught that ball. I think he was bracing for the hit, Bob. Looked up, nobody around him.
He made a great move to get free of that guy and just stepped another couple yards into the end zone.
Boyce Nichols on the field now to try to convert the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:49 left in the first quarter, Caldwell County pulls back. Now it's Christian County 10, Caldwell County 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
When you need extra time to heal, Caldwell Medical Center swing bed program can help you if you've been discharged from a hospital but still need recovery time before going home. Who's right for swing beds? Patients with recent joint repair or replacement, recovering from a wound or major surgery, patients who need acute physical or occupational therapy, patients in need of post-hospitalization pain management or IV therapy, or patients recovering from a stroke. For more information, contact Caldwell Medical Center at 270-365-0300. Caldwell Medical Center, located at 100 Medical Center Drive.
We are back to the Stadium of Champions, Caldwell County against Christian County to start out the season. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Caldwell County on the scoreboard. Touchdown pass from Burns to Riley. 10-7 now, Christian County. Boyce Nichols will have his first kickoff of the season now for Caldwell County. Christian County puts 2 players back at their own 10. Nichols approaches for the kick. It is up and fielded at about the 12 on the far sideline. On his feet across the 20, still on his feet across the 30, finds a seam, and a big run back for Christian County as he's brought down at the Christian County 40-yard line.
About the 40-yard line.
So what looked like it was going to be sealed down around the 20-yard line, Christian County able to break it all the way out to their own 40.
Cardinals will take over there, 1st and 10.
Lange will bring his crew out. And the officials blow the whistle, ready to start this drive for Christian County. They'll start it from the 40, 1st and 10. Snap is back. Lange goes to the far sideline. Caldwell County there with pursuit. He slips one tackle back out to about the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up one, but nice play defensively by the Tigers to shut that pass down quickly. Cole Blaker in on the tackle for Caldwell County.
No gain.
We'll call it 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Ball still spotted dead on the 40. Christian County breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. East and Russell Brandon back for Caldwell County. Now Brandon comes up near the line of scrimmage as Christian County puts 3 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Lange looking over the middle, complete at the 50. Breaks a tackle there, gets across into Caldwell County territory, down at about the 39, 38-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 2, Kieron
And
Catlett.
again, Kieron Catlett causing some trouble for Caldwell County.
First down.
It's going to be a first down for Christian County at the Caldwell County 37-yard line. Hunter Van Hoosier makes the tackle for Caldwell County.
At the Caldwell County 38.
First down for Christian County. Will probably be the last play of the first quarter unless it's an incomplete pass. About 30 seconds left in the quarter. Lange with the ball, drops back. Good protection, looks down the field and almost intercepted. It's incomplete. I think that was Trail Riley on the coverage. Stops the clock with 23.9 seconds left in the quarter.
And on coverage, number 1, Trail Riley for Caldwell County.
Again, Lange, a lot of time to throw the ball, Bob. If he gets that much time and players like Catlett on the field, it's going to be tough for Caldwell County.
We were only rushing 3 then. I'm wondering if we'll ever try some blitzes, and we almost got to him. We just had slipped the last blocker when Colby released it.
Lange back to pass, complete to Catlett right across the right seam. Complete at the 20. He gets down close to the 15.
Jameer Riley on the stop.
Jameer Riley on the tackle. They get it down to the 16-yard line. So it'll be first down for Christian County from the Caldwell County 16-yard line.
First and 10 at the Caldwell County 16-yard line.
Oh, Jordan wants me to tell you how you can watch. Go to the Facebook page. Go to the website, WPKYonline.com. And you can click on whatever you need to click on. I should have had Jordan tell me to do the live stream for the show tonight to see this game stream live. Right now, about 100 watchers online for that, so we thank everybody watching. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after one pretty competitive game, 2 highly ranked teams, it's Christian County 10, Caldwell County 7. We'll be back for the second quarter in 1 minute. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
When you think of flowers, think Treasures Remembered Floristing Greenhouse. You'll find hanging baskets, daylilies, knockout roses, fountain grass, tinsel holly, elephant ears, sweet potato vines, and more. Treasures Remembered offers beautiful fresh bouquets, giftwares, sympathy items, silk cemetery arrangements, and the list goes on. Whatever the occasion, flowers will make it special from Treasures Remembered Floristing Greenhouse, 600 West Locust Street, Princeton, phone 365-2556.
Are you a college student like me, or do you have a student living in your home? If so, I have some great news for you. Farmers Bank has the perfect account for students. No minimum balance, unlimited debit card use, text alerts when your balance gets too low, and free ATMs all over the nation. You can easily manage your money on your phone with our free app anytime. Don't put opening an account off any longer. Come see us at our main office to open your student account. This is Morgan Hopper, Madisonville Community College student with Farmers Bank and Co. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Stadium of Champions, WPKY's coverage of opening night for Caldwell County football. Starting the second quarter, Christian County up 10-7 with the ball in the red zone for Caldwell County. It's spotted at the 17. First and 10 for Christian County. Lange takes it, the handoff is up the middle. Big run for Christian County, breaks across, and let's see if they spot him down. He's inside the 5. Referees are looking at each other. I think they're going to call him down at about the 1, between the 1 and the 2. Traquan Taylor giving Caldwell County some fits on the ground.
That's another Toyota Hopkinsville.
Kieron Catlett causing some trouble through the air. Taylor on the ground for Caldwell County, so it's going to be first and goal from the 1-yard line. It's going to take a big stand for the Tigers right here. Bob, we don't have the official roster for Christian County, but they look like they have some pretty good size on that offensive line.
They look big, and you look down here on they've got probably a squad of about 70 kids, and they do look big.
Christian County splits 2 each way, 1 back in the backfield. And flags go down. I think Christian County jump. Let's see which way they call this.
And a false start on
False
the
start
Colonels.
on the Colonels. That'll back them up 5 yards.
To the 6.
So it'll be first and goal from the 6 now for Christian County. Nice break
First
there
and
for the
goal.
Tigers. And you could tell by where that jump was, they were going right up the middle with that play.
Folks who were selling those tickets have gone for the night. Sorry about that. But don't forget about the alumni game on September 17th.
First and goal from the 6 for Christian County. They lead 10-7. Christian County comes back out, same setup. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Laying in the backfield with Tato. Lob is going to the corner. Nice play defensively by Caldwell County. Good position there by Jameer Riley. He got the inside shoulder on Christian County's receiver in the back of the end zone. Great position there by Riley to knock that one down. So it'll be second down and goal from the 6 for Christian County. Bob, for a sophomore, that was a whale of a play to read that one and get the position he had on the throw. He could have intercepted it.
He found himself in outstanding position, and had that ball been knocked into the air and caught by Christian County, it would have been 2 or 3 yards out of the end zone. Great play by Jameer.
Christian County set for the snap. Lange looks over the middle, incomplete. No flags on the play. So it's going to bring up third down and goal for Christian County.
Riley on the coverage for
Caldwell County's had one good stand with Christian County deep in the Tiger into the field a little bit earlier in the first quarter, as Christian County only able to come away with 3 on that possession. Big third down play again. Caldwell County only down by 3. As we said, Javante Riley not in the starting lineup tonight. I'm sure that's causing some adjustments for the Tigers on the offensive side. Lange at the line of scrimmage, takes the pass, drops back, puts a screen up. Caldwell County reads it, slips. Christian County's down at the 10-yard line. Nice play by the Tigers.
Was that Gabe East?
Not sure if it was East or Rosales.
24,
they're going to say Dylan Gray on the tackle.
And that was a loss.
Loss of 4 yards, actually.
Back to
So
the
a
10-yard
good stand by Caldwell County again. Christian County brings out the field goal unit. They'll spot this one at the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard attempt.
Lost back to the 9. Field goal by Sylvie.
Caldwell County sets up.
Be a 25-yard attempt.
Snap is down, kick is up, low line drive. And it is no good, wide to the left. So a big stand there by Caldwell County's defense as they hold Christian County out. Still 10-7, Christian County with the lead. We'll keep it right here on this one, Bob. A nice stance there by the Tiger defense. Christian County kind of shot themselves in the foot on the first play with the motion call, but then Caldwell County settled in. Great plays by Jameer Riley. You had Dylan Gray make a big tackle on the last play.
You can see us getting stronger and better and more confident. Stop a drive that got to the 1-yard line. Again, their mistake took them back to the 6, and they were unable to convert on 3 pass plays, completing one of those for a negative 4 yards loss.
Caldwell County will take over as the ball is moved out to the 20. Burns back, pass is to Gaither. Gaither catches it at the 25, brings it up to about the 27-yard line. Nice catch by Zach Gaither on the play.
Catlett on the stop for the Colonels.
Caldwell County with the familiar no huddle. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
About 8, 2nd and 2 from the 28.
Burns takes a snap, handoff to Henderson up the middle. He's got the first down and more, still rumbling up past the 40, still on his feet to the 45, across the 50, and finally pulled down at the 47 of Christian County.
Caldwell County into Christian County territory.
Chris Berman made it famous, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and that's what Big Xavion was doing on that play as he gets down to the 47 of Christian County. First and 10 for the Tigers. The 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
26-yard run then.
Pass is swung to the far sidelines, complete for a short gain down to about the 41-yard line. That's Oliver Parker with his first catch of the season. I think Oliver a sophomore?
He is a sophomore.
Sophomore Oliver Parker with the catch. 5-yard gain on the play. Gives 2nd and 5 for Caldwell County. Burns again looking in Parker's direction, far sideline. I think it's going to be incomplete as that one hits the ground. Worked great once. Why not try it twice?
5 from the Christian County 41-yard line.
3rd down and 5 for Caldwell County. Burns swings at this side to Gaither. Gaither met at the line of scrimmage. Diggs picks up a couple on the play. Gaither took a pretty hard lick right at the initial contact. Was able to pick it up down to the 38-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 2 for Caldwell County.
Gain of a yard. Call it 4th and 4, just inside the Christian County 40-yard line.
You're going to call it 4th and 4. I thought they were a little closer than that. Caldwell County's going to go for it. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Burns drops back, gets it to Gaither on the swing. He's got some room. He's going to the end zone. 10, 5, touchdown, Caldwell County.
On the touchdown reception.
Nice little pick play on the near sideline. Ball right on the money to Gaither. That play comes at 8:58 left in the first half.
39-yard pass play.
Gaither caught that ball, made a little hook, had to block, and it was nothing but green in front of him as he trots in. Caldwell County takes their first lead of the night, 13-10. Nichols in the game, try to tack on the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, plenty of distance, and good. 8:58 left in the first half. Caldwell County takes the lead on Christian County. It's Caldwell County 14, Christian County 10. We'll be back with more action. Stay tuned. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
La Potosina on the Marion Road in Princeton is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina on the Marion Road in Princeton, phone 365-3848.
And we are back to the Stadium of Champions. Caldwell County taking the lead here with 8:58 left in the first half. Burns to Gaither on the play. Picked up, what was it, Bob, about 25?
It was a 39-yard
39-yard pass play to Gaither. And about 30 of that was just open space for Gaither to trot after he made that catch. Great blocking on the sideline on the play. Well-executed play. Gaither able to take it to the end zone. Nichols set for the kickoff. Ball spotted up at the 40. And the kick, good high kick by Nichols. It's going to be fielded at the 11 by Christian County, far sideline. Christian County up near the 25. And gang tackled there by the Tigers. I think a little enthusiasm was in on that coverage by Caldwell County. They're going to spot him down at about the, the 20, let's call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10,
Christian County from the 24.
25-yard line.
Burns 2 touchdown passes on the night, only 1 interception. That was early. The big story along with those 2 touchdowns is the way Caldwell County has been able to stand. Christian County's had 2 possessions inside the 5 of Caldwell County, coming up with a total of 3 points. So nice play by the defense so far tonight. Lange in the backfield, takes a snap, looks up the field, complete to the far sideline, and out of bounds. Looks like it'll be about a 10-yard pickup.
Number 5, James Ray, and on the coverage, number 1, Trell Riley.
Trell Riley on the coverage, but it's a first down for Christian County. It'll bring it about to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. First and 10.
Lange with several completions tonight. Hope you'll stay tuned at halftime. Bob will have all the halftime stats, first half stats. Halftime tonight brought to you by the Caldwell Medical Center. Christian County 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Single back in the backfield with Lange. Snap is back. Lange looks to the near sideline. Complete over the middle in a crowd. Nice pass by Lange to thread that one in. Let's see if it was Catlett. No, Jaquan Long on the reception. Bob, that wasn't bad coverage by the Tigers. Lange just threw a laser in between three defensive backs for the Tigers.
Its accuracy has picked up since the game started.
Ball out to the 49 of Caldwell County. It'll be 1st and 10 for Christian County. Christian County picking up big chunks on this drive as they've worked it into Caldwell territory. Handoff by Christian County up the middle. He's across the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Look like number 24 in on the tackle, Dylan Gray in there for Caldwell County. Van Hoosier also in for Caldwell County. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for Christian.
2nd and 4.
Tonight also we'll have an offensive and defensive player of the game brought to you by Little Caesars. Lange drops back in the shotgun, looks over the field, 3-man rush for Caldwell County. Lange wants to lob it to the corner. He's got a man open, and I think they're going to call a flag on Jameer Riley for interference.
On the play. Pass intended for number 2, Catlett.
Riley looked up. Catlett had gotten behind the defensive coverage for Caldwell County. I think if Jameer had just turned around to see where the ball was, he wouldn't have got flagged, but he run toward Catlett with his hands up, never looked away from Catlett's helmet. So that's what drew the interference call on the Tigers. I think Catlett's still down for Christian County.
And the good thing about the penalty is that it's not a spot foul. It's marked off at the line of scrimmage. So the penalty really helped us in that case.
Yeah, that prevented 6 from being on the board for Christian County. You're absolutely right. There's an injury timeout on the field, 7:20 left in the first half. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here on WPKY, so stay tuned. We'll be back with the rest of the first half. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
I'm KFC's Extra Crispy Colonel. You're the extra busy regular person who has to make dinner for a family of 4. But you can shirk that responsibility because my Extra Crispy $20 fill-up from KFC contains 8 pieces of freshly double-breaded extra crispy chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 orders of mashed potatoes, and a side of coleslaw for just $20. That'll feed 'em. KFC is extra crispy good.
Pricing and participation may vary. Tax and substitutions extra.
Landmarks come and go, but those that stay around are the ones with substance and solidarity. That's why you'll find Fredonia Valley Bank operating as an independent bank, locally owned since 1894. The folks at Fredonia Valley Bank feel the need to develop and maintain progressive relationships with their customers so generations to come will benefit from the rewards and service at a hometown bank. At Fredonia Valley Bank, it's not about the building. It's about the foundation of trust and commitment to our customers that we base our future growth. Stop by and see us today or give us a call. We're here for you. 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, Kentucky, and 226 Commerce Street in Eddyville, Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back to Stadium of Champions.
You can always
First play on the drive is underway, and Christian County tried to go up the middle, only picked up about a yard. Actually, a loss of a couple. That was a strange spot there by the referee, but we'll take it. 2nd down and 12 now for Christian County after they had a first down on the interference call against Jameer Riley. But like Bob said, instead of 6 points on the board, it was just a penalty on Caldwell County. Lange now with the pass attempt to the far sideline. It's complete at the 22, gets it down to about the 20.
Pass complete to number 5.
It's going to be short of a first down.
Trell Riley on the stop.
They're going to mark it at the 19. So it'll be 3rd down now for Christian County. Again, another time in the red zone for the Colonels, though, and the Caldwell's in. This is usually where Caldwell County's defense has really stiffened up so far in this game. 3rd and 2 now for Christian County. Lange has Taylor in the backfield, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff is up the middle, hit once but gets across the first down line and on in inside the 15. He was hit in the backfield. I think that was Lamb that able to get a hand on him. He was able to break that. It's going to be a first down, though, for Christian County. The ball spotted at the 14-yard line. 5:56 left in the first half. Caldwell County leads 14-10.
From the Tiger 14.
1st and 10 for Lange. pretty basic setup for Christian County. I'd say 80 to 85% of their plays start out with 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right, with Taylor in the backfield. Handoff is to Taylor, tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by the Tigers. In on the stop is number 35, Will Bashir.
Once again, Will Bashir, 35 on the
Loss on that play.
Actually did push them back to the 15-yard line, so loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11. Timeout goes to Caldwell County. So with a timeout on the field, 5:23 left in the first half. Caldwell County 14, Christian County 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
Hey, Tiger fans, are you ready for some football? Here at Little Caesars, we're proud of our Caldwell County Tigers. To show our support and excitement for this year's high school football season, we're offering not 1, not 2, but 3 Friday night specials. Our first special will be all day, every Friday during the season. If you come into Little Caesars wearing blue and gold, you will receive $1 off our deep dish pepperoni pizza. Our second special, we have 2 party pack specials that we will be promoting during the season. And our third special, if our Tigers win on home game night, we will take $1 off any pizza. Yes, any pizza from the time the game officially ends until we close. Help us celebrate this year's Tiger football season, Little Caesars. For the best pizza in town, whether hot and ready or custom made for you. Visit us at 204 Highway 62 West, Princeton, or call us at 270-365-3311. We'll have your custom ready order when you arrive. Good luck and go Tigers. Little Caesars, pizza pizza.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. Christian County has the ball, 2nd and 11. 5:23 left in the first half. Snap is back. Lange looks to the corner again. Pass is well overthrown, incomplete. Nice coverage there by the Tigers. Number 2 and number 25. No, number 2 and number 28, Derek Hollowell. And number 2, Jameer Riley on the coverage.
And Derek Hollowell, number 28, is a freshman getting to see his first action, one of the players that Coach Barnes felt real good about.
So Caldwell County set to try to make yet another defensive stand. 3rd and 11, ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Christian County sends 2 receivers way to the left this time. Lange again looks over the middle. It's complete, and it's going to be a touchdown. Coverage on the play was number 22, Gabe East, but Christian County had some good position. Jaquan Long, 15-yard touchdown reception from Lange. So at 5:13 left in the first half, Christian County retakes the lead. 16-14, they'll be on for the extra point attempt. Christian County ran the same play twice. They saw something they thought they could exploit on the first one. Lange just overthrew it. They went back to the well again. This time turned into a 15-yard strike for Christian County as they go up 16-14. Extra point attempt is up, and this one is good. So Christian County back in front by 3. 5:13 left in the first half. It's Christian County 17, Caldwell County 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
Who's ready for some Tiger football? I know Taco John's is. Show your Tiger pride. Come into Taco John's on home game days wearing your blue and gold and receive 10% off your meal. Remember Taco John's at our new location at US Highway 62 West in Princeton. Again, don't forget, wear your blue and gold in to Taco John's on game days and get 10% off your meal. And let's go Tigers!
We are back to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, the Jerry Claiborne Bowl. Second game tonight, Caldwell County against Christian County. Season opener for both squads. Caldwell County comes in ranked number 5 in the state in 3A. Christian County ranked as high as 3 in the state in 5A. So some highly touted teams meeting tonight. And not disappointing at this point, Bob, 17-14 Christian County.
Both teams have settled down, and it's a ball game just as it was last year. It's both teams are now looking good, and Caldwell County moving the ball effectively with 2 touchdown drives.
I was really surprised when I looked back at the stats. Christian County won last year, but up until then, Caldwell County had won the previous 4 games in this series. Christian County set to kick it off. Ball spotted up at the 40. Kick is up, and it's going to be fielded by Trail Riley at the 12-yard line. He comes over to the 20, near sideline, across the 25, still on his feet, up to the 30 before he's brought down. So it'll be pretty decent field position for the Tigers.
Travius Gaither, number 25.
Caldwell County's first couple of drives, Bob, they started with their backs right against the their own end zone. I think one about the 15, one about the maybe the 12, 13-yard line. Not very good field position for the Tigers to start out. They came out with some good field position on a good setup on the run back of the kickoff, was able to score and really had some good momentum before Christian County put it in the end zone just about a couple of minutes ago.
And I think our linemen are getting a little bit more accustomed to what's going on because Shane has not had any pressure these last two drives.
Burns empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right. Looks down the field. He's got a man open. Gaither had a step and dropped it at the 40. He wants that one back, and I know he does. He makes that catch 99 more times out of 100.
For number 10, Zach Gaither.
Great route by Zach Gaither. He put the little stutter step on and had about a 4-yard clearance.
Second down and 10.
But it falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 for Caldwell County from the 30. Nobody in the house feels any worse about that one than Gaither. You know he wants another shot at that one.
And again, great protection by the offensive line.
Burns drops back, little pass over to Trail Riley. He's going to lose yardage on the plays. He's brought down at about the 28. So it'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Third down and 12 now for the Tigers.
Riley is stopped.
That was Trail on that one.
Trail on that one.
To the 28-yard line, loss of 2.
Oliver Parker splits to the left side with Trail. You have Jameer Gaither, and looks like Henderson's going to stay in the backfield. So 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for the Tigers. Henderson stays back for Burns. Burns looks down the field, a little pressure. He has to scramble, throws the ball towards the far sideline. Nobody home. And I don't think we'll get a flag.
Burns pass incomplete, intended for number 1.
I think they're going to call Trail Riley enough in the neighborhood. Even though he was down at the far end of the block, he was in the neighborhood. And no penalty on the play for Caldwell County, but it'll bring up 4th down, and Burns will have to punt this one away. Stay tuned for all the halftime stats, first half stats coming up on the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show. That comes up here in just about 4.5 minutes. Burns with the kick. Off the side of his foot, not much on that one. They only are going to pick up around 11 yards on the punt.
Burns on the punt, it goes out of bounds.
So Christian County is going to have great field position starting out at around Caldwell County's 39-yard line.
Go out of bounds, they'll mark it at the Caldwell County 39-yard line.
And that's something Coach Barnes has said. He may have to try some different players out even as early as tonight during the game, but may have to work on some the early part of the season to settle on who's going to take care of punting duties. Christian County comes out, 4:09 left in the first half. Colonel's up 17-14.
And on that punt, he was running a little bit to the side, angling a little bit, but could not get set and get off a good punt.
Screen pass by Christian County. It's complete. Big yardage on this one. He's down across the 20, the 15, and finally brought down inside the 10. And I think it's inside the 5, all the way down to about the 1. Caldwell County bit again on that screen pass. That's hurt the Tigers a couple of times tonight. Ball all the way down to the 2 for Christian County, tackled by Van Hoosier, but not until after a big gain by Christian County, as they have it 1st and goal from the 2.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
You can tell that's a play Christian County really likes. Like last couple of years we had the old Statue of Liberty play that was ran a lot.
That play was well executed. He had blockers in front of him, and we had line pursuit that broke through their contain, and he was off to the races.
Lange with the handoff up the middle, bounces off a couple of players. Caldwell County big stop though. 2 or 3 Tigers in on the tackle.
Close to the goal line, stood up.
Led in there by number 35, Will Bashir. Taylor on the carry. He's going to lose about a yard. Second and goal. No, he actually picked up about half a yard. Second and goal from the 1. .310 left in the first half. Caldwell County at home next week at Tiger Stadium against Franklin Simpson, another highly ranked team in the preseason polls. Christian County, their stock offensive set. Looks like timeout is being called. Christian County not sure what they wanted to do, called timeout. So with a timeout on the field at 2:53 left in the first half, Christian County leads 17-14. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
103 West Main in Princeton proudly features low-cost prescriptions and friendly service. Princeton Drug offers in-town delivery, in-store pickup, or a convenient drive-through window. Princeton Drug has a wide selection of Christian greeting cards for every occasion. Princeton Drug is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 2:30. No deliveries on Saturday. Princeton Drug, 103 West Main Street, Princeton. Phone 365-5585.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. Caldwell County needing another big stand right here, Bob. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line for Christian County. Christian County has had at least 3 possessions inside the Caldwell 5. But up until this point, it only come away with 3 points. For Christian County, a big team up front. You can only give them so many chances before they really start to burn you.
And the drop pass by Zach Gaither was big on the previous series of plays where we could have had it really in Christian territory.
Lange on the keeper, goes across for the touchdown. Lange, a big kid, about 6'5", kept it himself, goes across the left side of the line. Touchdown, Christian County, 23-14 now as they'll come out and try the extra point attempt. Play drawn up after the timeout, executed really well by Christian County. They'll come out for the point after. Snap is down, kick is up, and this one is good.
Colby Sully's extra point is good.
So with 2:49 now left in the first half, it's back to a 10-point lead for Christian County. 24-14 over the Tigers. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
Are you facing surgery? Have you had a recent hospital stay that you're just not bouncing back from as quickly as you've anticipated? Hi, I'm Krista Fuser with Princeton Health and Rehab. Let us be your rehab partner of choice. With specialized therapy up to 3 hours a day, available 7 days a week. It is our goal to get you home safely and in the shortest amount of time possible. We're your friends. We're your neighbors. We're Princeton Health and Rehab. For questions about our rehab services, please call the facility at 270-365-3541 or stop by. We would love to give you a tour.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. Caldwell set to receive the kickoff after Christian County goes up 24-14 on the keeper by Lange. Game of Spurs tonight. Christian County jumped out 10-0. Caldwell County came back with 2 touchdowns of their own, taking the lead for just a little while, 14-10. Now 2 touchdowns unanswered by Christian County has them back in front, 24-14. Here's the kick up, and it's going to be fielded by Jameer Riley at about the 6-yard line. Gets up to the 20, breaks the tackle over the 25, hit at the 26, and brought down right at the 26.
25-yard line. They'll take over first.
New to us this year, Bob, is the offensive and defensive players of the game, brought to you by Little Caesars. And those players, after they win, will receive a pizza and a T-shirt. So I'm thinking if I name Jordan the defensive player and you the offensive player, we can eat well before the Franklin Simpson game next Friday night. Caldwell County comes to the line of scrimmage at the 26, 1st and 10. Burns back. Looks to the far sideline for Newsom. It's complete up to the 31, out of bounds at the 33-yard line. First catch for Newsom on the season. So nice pickup by Caldwell County on first down. Should be 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Down and about 4 yards.
Caldwell County 2 receivers on each side. Henderson in the backfield, takes the handoff. Goes up across the 35, still on his feet, rumbling, bumbling, is tumbling again, up over the 40.
Henderson on the carry.
First down, Caldwell County, as Henderson gets up to about the 42-yard line. Bob, that might be a phrase we have to use a lot this year, the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Looks like he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage.
Pick up of 9 yards on the play, and he was running over people.
Yeah, 262 doesn't come down easy. So good run there by Xavion.
And good for Caldwell County to run the ball effectively as they have tonight on a couple of plays to run the clock down. We don't want Christian County to have the final possession of the first half going in maybe down by only 10. Hopefully we can get something out of this drive, which would be a contest.
Yeah,
and get us get our nerves. I think we've adjusted well. Lange's had 3 or 4 great throws tonight, and Catlett is a weapon that made a great couple of catches that we've seen here tonight. So, but all in all, Caldwell County has held their own. In my mind,
I've been pretty impressed with the defense, especially when their backs were against the wall. And like you said, still 2:28 left in the first half. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line. So Caldwell County has some time to get down the field and maybe at least get 3 on the board before halftime. Keep this in a 1-possession ball game.
And again, Shane is spreading out the receivers tonight. Travis Newsom's catch was the 6th receiver that he had hit tonight.
And he's getting pretty good protection. We wondered about how this offensive line was going to mesh early on in the first game of the year. I don't think they really I think they've played about as well as Coach Barnes was expecting them to, especially in the first half of the first game.
I think we've held our own offensive line. There have been no sacks tonight.
Ball back in play. Caldwell County sets up their own screen. It's incomplete at the 42-yard line.
Burns pass incomplete, intended for number 8, Travis Newsom.
Newsom was the intended receiver, so it'll be second down and 10 for Caldwell County. 2:23 now left in the first half. Gaither and Trail Riley come to the near sideline. Looks like Newsom on the far sideline. Burns takes a snap, drops back, looks down the field, complete at the 46-yard line, driven out of bounds.
Pass complete to
Let's see if we can
number
pick up
1.
on the receivers. Trail Riley.
25.
Pick up of about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. Caldwell quickly back up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6.
Snap is back. Burns looks the same way again over to the far sideline. Big hit over there right in front of the first down marker. Trail just a little bit short of it. It's going to bring up 4th down and very short. Let's see what Coach Barnes does on this one. It would give Christian County great field position, but Caldwell is down 10.
4th and 2.
4th down and 2 for Caldwell County. I really thought Trail got a little closer to that first down wand over there. Caldwell County sets up with 3 receivers to the far sideline, 1 to the near. Jameer Riley in the backfield. Snap is back, handoff is to Jameer Riley. He's hit in the backfield, ball on the ground. And let's see, it's going to go to Christian County either way.
Jameer Riley.
They'll spot that one out, Bob, I think around the 42-yard line, 43-yard line of Caldwell County. It was a 4th down play. So either way, it's going to be a turnover for the Tigers.
Get the first down, actually a loss on the play, so the Colonels take over on downs.
1:47 now left in the first half, but Christian County has some really good field position to finish this one out. Ball spotted at the 42 of Caldwell County. I think that's a chance Coach Barnes probably had to take because he's not set on a punter yet and just wasn't sure on what he wanted to do as far as trying to pin Christian County deep. Lange drops back, a little more pressure by Caldwell County. He gets it off, complete at the 35, and Catlett down to the 28-yard line. Let's move it on down to the 27. Kyron Catlett. Lange had a little pressure on that one, stood tall in the pocket and delivered a bullet to Catlett. So it's going to be another first down for Christian County. First and 10 from the Caldwell 27. Minute 39 left in the first half. Snap is back. Lange looks over. Some pressure from the far sideline. Ball tip still complete at the 25. All the way down, brought down at the 15-yard line.
James Ray on the pass reception.
I think that's going to move the sticks one more time for Christian
Also
County.
Brandon, 33 for the stop. That's another
Russell
Toyota
Brandon on the tackle for
Hopkinsville
Caldwell County, but another first
down.
down for Christian County as they continue to move with a minute and a half left now in the first half. Lange takes a snap, looks down the field over the middle. It's complete, and it's going to be another touchdown as he shakes a tackle at the 5 and walks into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Christian County moves the lead out to 30-14. Another touchdown pass by Lange to Long. Christian County will come out and attempt the point after. Bob, that one didn't take long, was it? 4 plays?
Yeah, 4-play drive.
4-play drive, and Christian County takes their biggest lead of the night. Snap is down on the extra point, kick is up and good. So with a minute 24 left in the first half, it's Christian County 31, Caldwell County 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
Heating and cooling your home make up the biggest part of your monthly energy bill, but you can save up to 10% by doing a few simple things. During warm weather, set your thermostat at 78 degrees Fahrenheit. And during cool weather, set the thermostat at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And no matter what the climate time of year, proper use of a programmable thermostat can save you 10% on your monthly energy bill. A Comfort Zone reminder from the folks at Penny Ryan Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
We are back at the Stadium of Champions in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Jordan Dunn, and our buddy Darren back at the studio bringing you tonight's contest. Christian County has their biggest lead of the night now, 31-14 over the Tigers. Minute 24 left in the first half. Hope you'll stay tuned at halftime. Bob will have all the first half stats on the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show. And we'll also get Jordan on here to tell you exactly how to watch this game streaming on our website at WPKYonline.com. Ball set up at the 40. Here's the kick. It's going to be a short one, fielded at the 8-yard line by Jameer Riley. Breaks one tackle, but brought down right at the 20.
Jameer Riley on the return for the Tigers out across the 20.
So Caldwell County has a minute 16 to try to do something here before halftime. Christian County with 21 unanswered points after Caldwell had taken a short 14-10 lead earlier in this first half.
This will be a good test of our mettle to see what we do here, whether we play hard and compete. Christian County will get the ball to start the second half.
Xavion Henderson with a big run again. He's got some open field and a blocker down to the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, finally brought down at about the 22-yard line.
Henderson on the carry for Caldwell County.
Henderson
Touchdown.
has put himself into a good position for offensive player of the game tonight. Another big run by Xavion as he rumbles all the way down to the 22-yard line of Christian County. They'll stop the clock while they reset the chains.
57-yard run for the young man, and so that answers the question, where are we going to compete? The answer is yes.
Caldwell County, 3 receivers to the right. Burns fakes a handoff, goes around to the far sideline, lowers his head, gets it across the 20 and down to about the 18-yard line.
Shane Burns on the carry.
Little fake handoff, then Burns bootlegged around the backside. Nice pickup by Burns. It'll be second down and 7. Burns swing pass over to Gaither. Gaither gets it inside the 15.
Burns pass complete to number 10. Gaither tackled by Wall.
Caldwell County calls a quick timeout as they have the ball third down now. We'll keep it here, Bob, about third down and 4 coming up for the Tigers. They try to get something on the board here before halftime to stop this momentum of Christian County. Bob, I would like to mention we love football here on WPKY, but that's not all we're bringing you. Soccer is in full swing now for the Tigers and the Lady Tigers. We're going to be on a couple of times this coming week. On Monday night, the Lady Tigers will be at Butler Stadium to take on the Henderson County Lady Colonels. The game has a 7 o'clock varsity start. So we'll be on the air about 6:45. Jordan Dunn, myself, and Macy Janina, a new addition to the Tiger Sports crew this year. We'll bring you the action on Monday night. Then on Thursday night, an early start for the Lady Tigers, 5:30 kickoff for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Panthers of Dawson Springs. So we'll be on the air shortly after the local news on Thursday night. So hope you'll join us for that. Again, myself, Jordan, and Macy Janina on the call for those two games. Lady Tiger soccer coming up Monday and Thursday this coming week right here on 103.3 The Tiger. Steady light rain coming down on Field Has for just a few minutes. Caldwell County breaks the huddle. They come out with two players split to the left, two to the right. Jameer Riley in the backfield with Shane Burns. Burns goes back, gets a little pressure, is flushed out, goes to the left, wide open player at the 5, and across for the touchdown, Caldwell County. Can you pick that number up, Bob?
Touchdown, Tiger.
Number 8, is it Newsom? Newsom with the touchdown catch. Nice job by Burns to avoid the tackle. Christian County into the backfield. Burns able to scramble, find a wide open Newsom. Newsom made the catch, lowered his shoulder at the goal line with the only defender to beat. So Caldwell County comes out, answers the bell. 31-20 now, Christian County. Nichols will be on for the extra point attempt. Spot is down, and I think it's fumbled. The ball probably a little bit wet right now. Didn't get the snap down clean. So the kick is no good. Christian County has a 11-point lead now. 20 and a half seconds left in the first half. 31-20 Christian County. But Bob, that score is big for the Tigers.
It's huge, Dennis. I mean, we could have gone in, sort of had our heads hanging, but two big plays in that drive: the 15-yard catch by Travis Newsom and the 57-yard run by Xavion Henderson. No quit in that young man, and you have to really be proud of him for the effort he's put forth here tonight. Again, nobody's still able to get in the Caldwell County backfield to take Shane down, so we have to really give credit to the offensive line for what they've done tonight.
The little flush on the touchdown throw, as a matter of fact, is one of the few times Christian County's put somebody in the backfield with Shane. He was able to avoid the contact and find Newsom down around the 8, and Newsom did the rest from there.
A great move by Travis after catching that pass, juked one guy, and after that occurred, he had about an 8-yard path to the end zone, nobody in his way.
So Nichols will set this one up at the 40. A little over 20 seconds left for Christian County. Little pooch kick stays on the ground, fielded and downed at the 27-yard line of Christian County.
Quick kick.
And Bob, probably a pretty safe play there for Nichols to put that through. It really pins Christian County back. No chance for a run back on something like that, especially as the rain comes down now and makes that ball pretty slick to even try to field off the ground.
27-yard line.
Yes, and again, you can see us in our defensive effort. We are probably in our prevent right now. We've got guys all over the field.
Dropping Gabe East back to about the 50. The ball is going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. East back about the 45. So with 18 seconds left in the first half, I'm sure Caldwell will give up a little bit, just a bend, don't break mentality for about 18 seconds. Lange takes a snap, drops back, gets some pressure finally, throws the ball over to the sideline. That's Catlett with it. He's got some room across the 30, the 35, the 40. Brought down on a nice tackle there by number 32, Hunter Van Hoosier. That would eat up, though, about 10 seconds off of the clock.
42-yard line.
And Christian County is going to call a timeout.
Christian County. Their second of the half.
And we'll keep this one here as we have the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show coming up here in just a little over 8.5 seconds of playing time. Bob will have all of the first half stats in a game that has seen a lot of spurts by both teams. Christian County jumps out by 10. Caldwell answers with 14. Christian County puts the next 21 on the board before Caldwell County stopped that bleeding with a touchdown from Burns to Newsom.
Our defense on that last play, Dennis got after Lange. Lange had to slip one of our pursuit guys before he got that pass off to Catlett. And fortunately, we don't want that young man to get loose in the secondary. We had him pretty well bottled up on this near sideline.
Absolutely. Catholic went down in the first half a little earlier with an injury. Had a little time out to take a look at him. He was able to walk off the field. Obviously nothing serious because he's right back at full speed on that last play. 8.5 seconds left. Christian County comes to the line. Empty backfield. 5 receivers for the Colonels. High snap. Lange pulls it down. Screen pass set up again by Christian County. They're up to the 50, across the 45, down to about the 44-yard line. And that's going to end the first half on that run. So first half is in the books. Caldwell County finds herself down at halftime, 31-20. We'll be back in 3 minutes to start the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show. Hope you'll stay tuned for that. Bob Hayes will have all the first half stats. So that'll be here in 3 minutes. Keep listening. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
As the sun sizzles outside, come into Sanders Gatherings and check out their summer florals and wreaths in lots of summer colors. You'll find the perfect accessories, pitchers, baskets, and vases for your country and primitive lifestyle. Sanders is filled with the best the countryside has to offer. That's Sanders Gatherings, located at 116 East Main Street in Princeton, open 11 to 4 Tuesday through Saturday.
Whether it's a new addition to your home, a family vacation, bill consolidation, medical bills, starter loans, or auto repair, whatever your need might be, let ABC Finance and their friendly staff help you. ABC Finance can help you through the tough times. Stop by or call ABC Finance today, located on 62 West, the Princeton Plaza in Princeton. Phone 365-7444. Call Jody Lamb or one of the friendly staff, and they will do their best to get the money you need.
I love driving 2 miles an hour.
That's Tricia. She's staring down a highway filled with construction.
You cut me off. You son of a wonderful woman.
But she picked up a one-of-a-kind Coke for just $1 at McDonald's drive-thru. Now she has a yay in her stop and go.
I love that horn.
Don't miss $1 every size Coke at McDonald's. Pair it with some golden McDonald's fries and turn the everyday commute into everyday yay. A la carte only. Price and participation may vary.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm a Class 1 hitch holding a Class 3 load, and I just snapped. So now your trailer full of four-wheelers is going off-roading without you. So get Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem, like me.
This is Fred Folks. Call me today at the Woodall Agency, 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
And we are back at Christian County at the Stadium of Champions. We're at halftime. Caldwell County trails 31-20. Big half for Christian County, putting those 21 unanswered points after Caldwell had taken a 14-10 lead. Caldwell County able to come back and score the final touchdown of the first half to draw back to within 31-20 as the extra point attempt was no good. Bob's totaling these first half stats up. We'll be to that in just a little bit. I want to remind you the halftime show is brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. We thank our friends at Caldwell Medical Center for being a part of Tiger Sports here on the Tiger. And a reminder, if you would like to be a part of the Tiger Sports broadcast, we still have a lot of room for any sponsors that want to get on board. We have some for the live stream, for the radio, anything you want to do. Talk to one of the representatives, Kathy McEnany, Shirley Gray, Jordan Dunn there at the station. Give them a call, drop in, and they will set you up with some great advertising. I think Jordan said at one time tonight we had as high as 121 watchers on the website listening or watching the live stream. So that's a great number in itself, not to mention all those listening by way of 103.3 and also on the TuneIn app here at the ball game. So a good way to get your name out. If you're a local business wanting some advertising, we can do it for you here on WPKY. Remind everybody we'll be at home at Tiger Stadium next Friday night.
Was Hopkinsville over Graves County.
The 7 o'clock kick against Franklin Simpson. Franklin Simpson, a big winner on Friday night yesterday, so it'll be a tough contest for the Tigers. Caldwell went over last year and handled a highly ranked Franklin Simpson squad, so Franklin Simpson will be trying to return the favor this year in Princeton.
17-12 tonight. North Hardin 21, Boyd County 20.
Big crowd here for Caldwell County on the far sideline. We were wondering how many of those were Graves County from that first game tonight, as Graves was beaten by Hopkinsville 44-22. A large contingent. Looks kind of scattered because the size of the stadium is just so large here at the Stadium of Champions. But several people here for Caldwell County tonight. Bob, you are ready for the halftime stats, and we'll turn it over to Bob Hayes.
We do have the stats here in the first half. After kind of a sluggish start here, both teams got it revved up. We'll go over Christian County first. Christian County, Kobe Lange was 18 of 24 through the air in the first half for 257 yards. Neither team, except for Caldwell County on a couple occasions, ran the ball very effectively. Christian County with 14 rushes were only a net of 12 yards, and the biggest loss they took in the rushing department was on the very first play of the game when the snap went over the quarterback's head, and it resulted in a 15-yard loss. So Christian County with 269 yards total offense here in the first half. For Caldwell County, very few rushing attempts. We have 7 rushing attempts for a total of 85 yards. The big gainer for Caldwell County was Xavion Henderson with 4 carries for a total of 92 yards. Jameer Riley, 2 carries, a negative 9 yards. And Shane Burns, 1 carry late in the first half, pickup of 2 yards. In the passing department, Shane was 17 for 25 with 1 interception. He hit Zach Gaither for 7 catches in the first half for 91 yards. Jameer, 1 catch, losing 6 yards on that play. Trail Riley, 5 catches for 26 yards. Xavion Henderson, 1 catch for a negative 2 yards. Oliver Parker, 1 catch for 5 yards. And Travis Newsom, 2 catches for 22 yards. Touchdown catches in the first half. Travis Newsom, a 15-yard catch from Shane, and also Zach Gaither, a 39-yard pass from Shane. Scoring in the first half, Christian County gets on the board first with a 29-yard field goal at the 6:18 mark of the first quarter. They take a 3-0 lead. Christian County comes back with 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter on a Taylor 10-yard touchdown run. The PAT was good. And at 3 minutes and 24 seconds of the first quarter, Christian County led 10-3. Caldwell County got into action and got on the scoreboard in the first quarter on a 10-yard pass. Trail Riley from Shane Burns, Boyce Nichols with the kick. That came at the 1 minute 49 seconds of the first quarter, making the score Christian County 10, Caldwell County 7. In the second quarter, Caldwell County scores on a 39-yard pass from Burns to Zach Gaither. Again, Boyce Nichols with the PAT. That coming at 8 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Caldwell County goes up 14-10 over the Colonels at that point. Also in the second quarter, long, a 15-yard pass from Kobe Lange. The PAT was good, coming at 5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Christian County taking a 17-14 lead. Christian County again coming back in the second quarter. Kobe Lange on a 1-yard run. PAT was good. That score coming with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Christian County goes up 24-14. On the next series, Caldwell County with a man wide open. Zach Gaither dropping a pass. We end up having the kick, a short punt. Christian County takes over in our territory, and Long takes in a 15-yard pass from Kobe Lange with 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining in the first half. The PAT was good. Christian County goes up and takes a 17-point lead, leading 31-14. Caldwell County with some grit comes back on a 4-play drive. The final play, Travis Newsom taking a 15-yard pass from Shane Burns into the end zone for the touchdown. The PAT was no good, and that score coming with 0.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Caldwell County trailing at that point to Christian County 31-20, and that's where we find ourselves here at halftime. Christian County 31 and Caldwell County 20. Both teams, Christian County with 3 touchdowns in the second period, Caldwell County with 2 touchdowns in the second period. And we remarked when the second half begins, Christian County will get the second half kickoff. So hopefully, if we can, we're not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination, and that drive right before the end of the first half, I think, has to be momentum turning for us. Again, Dennis, not a bad first half considering the new players that we had to get in. Again, we noticed no sacks for Shane in the first half. Shane settled in real well. I think the offensive line has done an excellent job. Christian County with too many athletes so far maybe is the difference in the game.
Well, the total yardage was remarkably close for both teams in that first half. I thought Caldwell County did a good job protecting Shane. They were able to run the ball. I think you said Xavier 92 yards in that first half. I think that's great on the ground against a tough team like Christian County with the speed that they have in the backfield. So good job by Xavier.
And the other thing that we don't know what the reason is, but we haven't had our backfield rusher in there at all tonight. Javante Riley not playing for some reason, and yet we've been able to almost overcome that in the first half. So a lot of good defensive pursuit. Lange has kind of warmed it up. Much better, much more effective thrower tonight than he was last year. He was behind guys last year over their head. But he has settled in nicely and thrown some really nice balls. And he's got guys that can make, you don't have to lay the ball in there perfect for them to grab it. He's had 3 or 4 catches tonight by his receivers that in a lot of times would not have been caught by just an average receiver.
That's exactly right, Bob. 4:46 left in halftime. You're listening to the Halftime Show, brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. We're going to take a 1-minute break and be right back and take a look at the keys for the second half, so stay tuned. You're listening to the Halftime Show, brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center on 103.3 The Tiger. Well, 1-minute break.
Incorporated with another pigskin pick of the week. This week's special is a 2015 Buick Enclave, crimson red in color with only 25,000 miles for $32,000. That's right, Brent Ladd's pick of the week has sunroof, leather, and seating for 7 people for $32,000. This clean, ready-to-tailgate vehicle will not last long at this price. Come see me, Brent Ladd at Trice Hughes, for this pick of the week. Go Tigers!
When you need extra time to heal, Caldwell Medical Center Swing Bed program can help you if you've been discharged from a hospital but still need recovery time before going home. Who's right for swing beds? Patients with recent joint repair or replacement, recovering from a wound or major surgery, patients who need acute physical or occupational therapy, patients in need of post-hospitalization pain management or IV therapy, or patients recovering from a stroke. For more information, contact Caldwell Medical Center at 270-365-0300. Caldwell Medical Center, located at 100 Medical Center Drive.
We're back to the Stadium of Champions. You're listening to the Caldwell Medical Center Halftime Show. 3 minutes left before we kick off the second half. Bob, we looked at the total yards for both teams in that first half. Christian County only up about 40 yards on the total yards for that first half. So I don't think Coach Barnes would think he's in a bad spot, especially considering a couple of things. Like you said, Javante Riley not in the lineup. We don't know why. He was a projected starter, so maybe more on that in your coach's show next week. But also you're facing 2 of the premier players in the western end of the state in Lange and Kieron Catlett, and they've lived up to their billing tonight. Caldwell County has bent. I don't think they've broken at this point, but still you're going to have to contain Lange and keep an eye on Catlett. You can't give him open field or he's going to burn you.
And that's exactly right. Lange has been under more pressure on his passing side than Burns has been on our passing side. Yeah. So he's been able to escape a couple, 3 rushers, and if we can get to him, our pursuit has been good. We just improved immensely after that first couple of drives.
And we do see Javante going across the field, not in uniform tonight. So we hate to speculate. Something we're not supposed to do as announcers, speculating why he's not in the ball game, but obviously is not and will not be for this second half. One thing I'm sure Coach Barnes addressed at halftime, Christian County was able to pick up big chunks of yard, big gains on the screen pass. So I'm sure he talked to the line about trying to recognize that, see when that's coming, not just go full force every time it feels like they're giving you something, and try to hold that to, if they pick up something, maybe hold it to 5 yards or less. But Christian County really 2 or 3 times in that first half picked up huge chunks with the screen.
And not only did they pick up the big yardage, but they were able to get free of 3 or 4 of our tacklers early on to pick up that extra 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 yards on those 3 or 4 different plays. And the rain of whatever little sprinkle we were having has subsided, so we haven't seen anybody slipping out there. But on our extra point attempt on the last touchdown, I'm sure we had some wet ball or something happened on that snap.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably played a factor in it. And that's one thing, you want the extra point, of course, but that's one, if it's only one, you can get that back with a 2-point conversion after your next score. So it's nothing to lose sleep over. You'd like to be within 10. But right now you're within 11 at 31-20. We're about to get to the end of the halftime clock. This halftime show has been brought to you by our friends at Caldwell Medical Center, and we thank them for their sponsorship this year on 103.3 The Tiger for our football broadcast. As we said, if you'd like to be part of our team, contact Kathy McEnany, Shirley Gray, or Jordan Dunn at the station. We'd love to have you as part of our team. Before we get started in the second half, Bob, I do want to mention one of our nice sponsors, Kay's Kitchen. Great place to have breakfast and have lunch. I think the new schedule does not include dinner on Friday or Saturday nights, but does include breakfast and lunch. Great food, nice people down at Kay's Kitchen. So stop on by and visit Kay at the restaurant there on North Jefferson. They've added about 2:40 to the halftime clock. Bob, so far, Burns has had a good night. He had the 1 interception early. You could probably attribute that to a little nerves early on in the season, but 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers, that's got to be a plus. I think Coach Barnes will be tickled to see 3 receivers with touchdown catches.
Well, he certainly would have to be pleased. And shame, all that occurred on the first couple of drives. We didn't go anywhere when we took the opening kickoff. It was 3 and out. Our next possession was basically the same thing, and that's when the interception occurred, and Christian County was able to take it down and capitalize on it. But as I've said before, I think the kids have really settled down well. Gotten a great game out of Xavion Henderson, out of Zach Gaither. We had 3 or 4 kids that did not catch a ball last year, step forward and catch balls this year. 2 to Travis Houston, 1 to Oliver Parker. So those kids are getting some baptism, if you will. And Derek Hollowell was in for a couple plays on defense. And I haven't really been able to concentrate on the defensive line. As you say, we're so far back here, and when they don't play with their numbers on their shoulders, it's hard to tell who's doing what, especially both teams running the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's a beautiful stadium. We have to give them credit for that, but we are a long way away from the action here at the Stadium of Champions, so it's something we'll keep in mind next year. Caldwell County drops North Hardin from the schedule next year. We go there in 2 weeks, the Friday of Labor Day weekend. So that'll be a game we'll have also here on WPKY. But next year, replacing Franklin Simpson and North Hardin, I know one of the games is with Hopkinsville. So we'll be at the Stadium of Champions either against Christian County or Hopkinsville for the foreseeable future for the next 2 or 3 seasons. Both teams are back out on the field. They're going through some stretching. And that is going to conclude our halftime show. Caldwell Medical Center brought you that, so thank the folks there at Caldwell Medical Center for bringing you all the halftime stats. And Bob, as usual, a wonderful job keeping up with these stats. I'll go ahead and brag on Bob. We have the best stats of any radio team in this end of the state. Just for my 2 cents, I think he does a great job. And again tonight, no different.
You can't be daydreaming up here when both teams are running this pass-happy offense and taking about 4 seconds, 5 seconds after the ball is spotted, but the next play is underway, and it kind of had a little jitters the first drive for me, getting used to what I remembered last year, but he came back quickly, Dennis.
You do a great job with it. We're glad to have stats that in depth for the Caldwell Medical Center halftime show. Now that Jordan releases me to stand for the broadcast, I have to sit down during the halftime show and the post game. But now I'm back up. Caldwell's back up. Ball teed up at the 40, and we are ready to go into the second half. Christian County leads 31-20. Waiting on the referee's whistle. There it goes. Nichols approaches. And the second half is underway. Kick goes to the far right side. Going to be fielded down at the 5 by Christian County. Tries to cut back to the middle. Had an open lane, still on his feet up across the 25. And he'll be down at around the 27-yard line.
Traquan Taylor on the carry.
Taylor on the run back, so Christian County will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Christian County 1st and 10 at their 29-yard line.
Really impressed with that Caldwell County defense. That was going to be a strength for them. Coach Barnes knew that. 8 returning starters. I think they've done a great job tonight considering they're playing against a team with 2 of the premier players in this end of the state in Lange and with Catlett.
And Catlett has made his presence known, and so has Lange tonight. So it's not like the other team members haven't contributed, but those 2 have contributed mightily.
Ball hits the ground on the pass attempt. It's going to be incomplete. That's number 72 for Caldwell County getting in the backfield, Cole Baker. And Bob, we noticed towards the end of that second half, the Tigers were able to put a little bit more pressure on Lange. They didn't get to him for the sack, but they did rush him 3 or 4 times late in that second half.
And I think that contributed to that low throw then that whoever it was intended to, and I think Catlett was the receiver, could not come up with it. It was at his shoelaces.
So Lange will drop back. 1 back in the backfield with him. Caldwell County showed blitz come up, and it's going to be complete over the middle at the 34-yard line. He gets it on up to about the 35 before he's hit and brought down by Will Bashir.
Hunter Van Hooser on the tackle.
Hunter Van Hooser helps out on the tackle. Pickup of about 5 on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 4 now for Christian County.
3rd and 5.
It'd be big if the Tigers could hold right here, force Christian County into a punt. It's been a while since the Colonels have had to punt the ball. 3rd down and 4 on the scoreboard. Lange with the option, pitches it out. Now Caldwell County's got this one bottled up. He gets away down at the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot this. It's going to be close to a 1st down. No, it's not. It's going to be close to the line of scrimmage. Excuse me.
Catlett was the carrier then, and it is going to be 4th down.
Good job by Gabe East to come up and snuff that one out. Lange held that one. It was an option play, but Lange held it to the last half of the last second before he got it away to Catlett. Catlett almost broke one, but a good play by Gabe East. Christian County will drop back in punt formation. Trail Riley will drop back to about his own 35-yard line to receive this punt. Snap is back, kick is up. Not a necessarily good kick. Caldwell County's going to let this one bounce. Takes a Caldwell bounce and dies at the 43-yard line, so not much on that one for Christian County. The Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. So nice field position for the Tigers for their first possession of the second half.
Great way to open the second half with a good defensive stand and a poor punt by Christian County.
Burns in the backfield with Henderson. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff is to Henderson. He's bottled up in the backfield for a loss. Christian County was almost back there in time to take that handoff from Henderson. So loss on the play is going to be 3 yards. 2nd and 13 now for the Tigers.
Of 1, 2nd and 11.
Henderson in the backfield, still 3 to the right, 1 to the left for the Tigers. Burns looks to the left, it's complete to Newsom. Newsom hit hard, driven back, but not until after he picks up about 4 yards on the play. Good play by Newsom to hold on to that one after a big hit by Christian County. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Gain of 3 out to the 46-yard line.
Henderson's going to split out
3rd and 8.
to the left. Empty backfield for the Tigers. Now Henderson's going to come back in motion to the backfield. Burns gets a snap. Drops way back. Good protection. Nobody open. He still has time. Throws the ball out of bounds. Just good coverage there by Christian County on that one. Nobody for Caldwell open. So a good stand by Caldwell's defense to open the half, but Caldwell County comes out offensively unable to move the ball, and it'll be 4th down for the Tigers. They'll have to punt it back to Christian County. Looks like Burns is staying in to do the punting duties for the Tigers.
To punt it away. Shane Burns to punt for the Tigers.
Snap is back, kick is up, and a much better kick this time. Drives Christian County back inside their 20. Nice coverage by the Tigers if they can put him down, and they do. Gang tackled there at about the 18-yard line.
Nice punt by Shane on that one.
Good punt and good coverage by the Tigers, so much better effort on that one. Christian County will start inside their own 20 for their 2nd possession here in the first half, or the second half. 8:53 to go in the 3rd.
2nd offensive series of this 2nd half. 1st and 10 at about the 18-yard line.
Christian County will start from the 18 as they huddle on the sideline. Caldwell County's defense already out on the field.
Shane got off a 36-yard punt on that punt, and well covered by the Tigers.
I think I want to say it's easier for a punter just to punt straight on. You see a lot of players these days that want to take the angle and go to the sideline. I think you just lose some on that, but much better punt by Burns.
Some kids can do that, some can't.
Handoff on the end around by Christian County. Not a lot there. They pick up about 3 yards on the play. Caldwell County said ball on the ground. I don't see any referees saying a switch of possession, so Christian County must have had a player down.
Tigers.
Several Tigers in on the tackle, trying to strip that ball away. Pickup of about 3, 2nd and 7 for the Colonels.
Second down and
Christian
6.
County comes out of the huddle. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Taylor in the backfield with Lange. Lange drops back, looks over the middle, complete. Caldwell County reels in the tackle. I think forward progress is going to be given to about the 27-yard line. Although Christian County's runner tried to run back and dodge the tackle, they're going to give him a pretty favorable spot at about the 27. 3rd down and 3 for County.
To the 26-yard line.
7:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Still Christian County 31, Caldwell County 20. Same scores halftime.
From the Colonel 26.
Chance for Caldwell County to get off the field again if the defense can hold. Caldwell County shows blitz off the far end. Lange drops back, looks this way, incomplete off the hands of number 3 for Christian County. So it'll bring up 3rd down for the Colonels. That was Jameer Riley on the coverage. I think the receiver heard those footsteps of Jameer closing in for the tackle. Tried to turn and look upfield before he could reel the ball in.
Ray to punt.
So again, Christian County will have to punt the ball away. Caldwell should end up with good field position on this one. Riley drops back to about his own 40. High snap reeled in. Caldwell has some pressure. Kick is away. It's a low line drive kick. Takes another Caldwell County bounce and downed at the 48-yard line of Caldwell County. Bob, you've noticed on that punt by Christian County, the punter hits a low line drive, but when it hits like a good wedge shot. It hits and rolls back a little bit. I've heard, I don't hit one like that, but it doesn't get any forward roll at all.
Christian County's had about 4 punts tonight, and all of them have backed up after they hit the ground rather than roll forward, like most of them do.
So Caldwell takes over at their own 48-yard line. Burns takes a snap, looks to the far sideline, complete across midfield down to about the 45, maybe the 44 of Christian County. Travis Newsom on the reception for the Tigers.
Into Colonel territory.
Pickup of about 8, second down and 2 for Caldwell County.
The 44-yard line.
Big Xavion Henderson in the backfield with Burns. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right for the Tigers. Burns takes a snap, quickly looks upfield, goes deep, and overthrows. He had his man wide open. Trail Riley wide open at about the 15. Burns led him about 3 yards too much.
Coverage for Christian County.
Nice pattern there by Riley.
From the Christian County.
Still third down and 2 for the Tigers. Down by 11 with 6:37 left in the third quarter. Snap to Burns. Xavion Henderson tries to pick it up himself and does. He gets it up to the 40-yard line.
Xavion Henderson on the carry for Caldwell County. Rushes.
Big Xavion Henderson, kind of a throwback back, going back to the days of the big backs in the backfield, all the way from college to pros. Xavion put that head down, picked up the first down for the Tigers. Burns now back quickly to the far sideline, caught by Newsom and pulled out of bounds after a pickup of about 4.
Complete to number 8, Travis Newsom.
Burns to Newsom starting to work a little bit better now. Caldwell quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain of about 4. Second and 6.
Henderson in the backfield. Burns drops back, looks down to the corner. He's got his man open and again just overthrew Zach Gaither on that one.
Pass incomplete for number 10.
A couple of passes Shane would like to have back and try over again. Gaither's done that a couple of times tonight, Bob. He's ran some great routes. Had about a 4-yard cushion on his defender.
And he was wide open.
First time went through his hands, that time slightly overthrown. Third down and 6 rather, for Caldwell County. Burns hands off to Henderson. Henderson still pushing. He's not going to get the first down on this one, but he does pick up positive yardage.
Henderson, the ball carrier for
Christian County was setting on that one about like a good hitter on a fastball. They saw that one coming. It's going to be 4th down and about 6.
Host of Colonels in on the tackle, including number 38, Corey.
A short 6. Caldwell County is going to stay on and go for it.
4th and 6.
2 receivers each side with Henderson in the backfield. Whistles blow, flags are down, and I think Caldwell County got an early start.
Flag on the play.
So we'll see what the call is just to make sure. Offsides Christian County, big break for the Tigers.
Offside on Christian County.
It'll give Caldwell County 4th and 1.
Mark the ball at the
about the 31-yard line. And now Henderson's going to try to lower that head. From our vantage point, looks like he got it.
Ball carrier for the Tigers.
Referee is spotting the ball inside the 30. I think that's all they needed. The flags are moving, chains are moving. First down, Caldwell County.
After Christian County.
I think Henderson's wanting a T-shirt and a pizza from Little Caesars the way he's playing tonight.
He is playing well.
Burns with the snap, overthrows, looking for Gaither. Goes over his head, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Tigers.
Too high for number 10, intended for Zach Gaither.
Henderson's picked up the short yardage first downs. He's also rambled for some long runs tonight, had almost 100 yards at halftime. So a good play tonight from Xavion. Old football goes off the field, new one in play. Burns takes a snap, drops back, good protection, looking and complete for Jameer Riley at the 15, breaks a tackle down to the 10, and inside the 10 before he's brought down. Good run after the catch by Jameer Riley. Not the first time we've said that tonight.
Yes.
Jameer's making some good runs after the catch.
Inside the 10.
Looks like it's going to be I thought it was going to be 1st and goal, spotted right at the 10.
1st and goal.
It is 1st and goal. Burns set to take the snap. Hands off to Henderson. Henderson lowers his head, stopped, now hit by a second wave before he's brought down. He's probably going to lose about a yard on the play.
Henderson, number 34, the ball carrier.
Second and goal now for the Tigers from the 11.
Yard, back to the 11-yard line.
Caldwell County quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to cut into this lead again. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. 31-20 Christian County. Burns drops back, looks over the, he's got some pressure from the backside. Didn't see it coming, pulled down for a sack at about the 19-yard line by Christian County. Burns felt the pressure, but I don't think he knew the pressure was as close as what it turned out to be. Fortunate to hold on to that ball, spotted at the 18. So a loss of 7 on the play.
Back to the 18-yard line.
Third and goal from the 18-yard line now for the Tigers. Burns into the end zone looking, and good. Let's see if we can pick the number up. It's a touchdown into the corner on a fade route. Number 1 to Trail Riley. Trail Riley with the touchdown catch, 18-yard touchdown catch, 4:18 left in the third quarter. Nice throw there by Burns on the fade route to the back of the corner of the end zone, far side. Trail did a good job following that one over his shoulder, able to pull it in with some pressure. So on the catch, 31-26 now, Christian County. Caldwell County sets up just to go for the 1.
Boyce Nichols on to attempt the PAT.
Point afters are spotted generally at the 10-yard line, so a 20-yard kick for Nichols. Ball is down, kick is up, and hits the goal post, comes back, no good.
No good.
So with 4:18 left in the third quarter, Caldwell County pulls within 5. It's 31-26. Christian County leads. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
When you need extra time to heal, Caldwell Medical Center swing bed program can help you if you've been discharged from a hospital but still need recovery time before going home. Who's right for swing beds? Patients with recent joint repair or replacement, recovering from a wound or major surgery, patients who need acute physical or occupational therapy, patients in need of post-hospitalization pain management or IV therapy, or patients recovering from a stroke. For more information, contact Caldwell Medical Center at 270-365-0300. Caldwell Medical Center, located at 100 Medical Center Drive.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. Caldwell set to put the ball in play after the touchdown to Trail Riley. Kick is away, fielded at the 8-yard line by Christian County. They bring it up across the 25 and driven back by a bunch of Tigers. Put him on his head on that play. Number 32, Hunter Van Hoosier.
Upended by number 33, Russell
33, Russell Brandon with the driving tackle. That's one that the Christian County player is going to feel probably tomorrow morning pretty well. Brandon with a big hit. They'll spot the ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Christian County unable to move the ball very much in this second half at all. Caldwell County's defense has really come out of the locker room at halftime with some fire. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the third. Lange with 3 receivers this time. Rare for Christian County to come out of that formation. Lange fumbles it, goes on the ground, and it looks like Caldwell County, I think they whistled it dead, thinking Lange had it, and they're going to give it to him, but he dropped it again, covered by Caldwell County. I think that was, Bob, that was just a little early whistle.
Too early.
Because that should have been Caldwell County ball. If I saw it correctly, I thought it came back out of his hand.
It looked like it was squibbing around out there.
It's going to be 2nd down and 20 for Christian County, who's fortunate to keep that ball as Lange dropped it, tried to fall on it. The whistle blew it dead, but popped out of his hands again. Caldwell County's defense comes up. Lange in the backfield. They go back to the 2 left, 2 right set. One back in the backfield. That's Taylor. Lange scrambles, tries to go deep. He's got a man open and intercepted at the last minute. Great play by Gabe East. Wow, Bob, did he cover some ground to close in on Catlett.
Gabe East, number 22, with the interception for the Tigers.
Gabe East with the big interception
coming
out
across
near
the
midfield.
field. And if he had not bumped into Catlett, he would have regained his momentum and probably taken another 15, 20 yards downfield. Great interception by Gabe.
At one time you looked up, Catlett didn't have anybody within 6 or 7 yards of him. Ball was in the air. Then here comes Gabe East from the middle of the field, picked it off. Great play by East. Caldwell County has possession, hands it off to Henderson across the 45.
34, Henderson, the ball carrier for the Tigers.
He picked up, we're going to say he lost a yard.
Loss of about a yard to the
So let's call it just
45,
second. Let's leave it at 2nd and 10. I don't think he lost that much on the play. Ball back to Burns. Burns with some time. Everybody covered for Caldwell County. He scrambles, looks around. Now he's got an open man, but underthrows, looking for Trail Riley. The ball's going to come up short as Burns hits the ground on the scramble. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. That's a couple of times tonight, Bob. It looked like Burns had some time to throw, but just good coverage by the Colonels. Nobody open for the Tigers. Burns had to scramble. Took a pretty good hit on that one, shaking his right arm. Fortunately, he's a left-handed quarterback. Snap is back, handoff to Henderson. Henderson met at the line of scrimmage, not much there. He might get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So it's going to be 4th down. Caldwell County will drop back in punt formation, so not able to cash in on the big East interception.
4th and 11 from the Tiger 45.
We are under 2.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Caldwell County trails 31-26.
Shane Burns to punt.
And the air is completely still here at the Stadium of Champions. Not a breeze to be found. Warm night here at the stadium. Snap is back. Burns puts the kick in the air. And it's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline. Still came off the side of his foot. But they'll mark it at the 28-yard line of Christian County.
Christian County will take over there, about the 29.
Stay tuned at the end of the game for the Farmers Bank and Trust post-game show, where we'll also have the Little Caesars offensive and defensive players of the game. Christian County huddles on the sideline. Only score so far in this 3rd quarter has been a touchdown. Caldwell County. Burns to Riley, picked up 6. The extra point again, no good off the goal post. So I would imagine, Bob, any future touchdown, should Caldwell score one, they'll probably go for 2 to try to recover those 2 extra points.
I would think so.
Snap is back to Lange, handoff up the middle. He's got some room, breaks the seam, up across the 35 down to about the 38-yard line.
Raquan Taylor, the ball carrier for the Colonels.
And let's see if just short of a 1st down, I think they're going to mark it. 2nd and short for Christian County, 2nd and 3.
37-yard line, pickup of about 8, 2nd and 2.
Christian County breaks the huddle, comes to the line. Their normal set of 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right with a single player Taylor in the backfield. Handoff is to Taylor up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage, but I think it's going to be enough for a 1st down as he gets across the 40-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Christian County from their own 40.
That'll be a Toyota Hopkinsville Colonel 1st down.
Clock stopped while they moved the chains. Quick going 3rd quarter though, minute 15 left in the 3rd quarter. Caldwell staying within striking distance. They've taken the hits from Christian County, especially the 21 unanswered points in the 2nd quarter, but still right there within a 1-possession game. Snap is back to Lange. Handoff is to Taylor. Taylor met at the line of scrimmage. Much better job by the Tigers.
Taylor again on the carry.
Van Hoosier in on the tackle for Caldwell County.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
1 yard pickup by the Colonels on that one. 2nd down and 9 for Christian County from their own 41-yard line. Lange comes to the line of scrimmage. Taylor in the backfield. Looking for Catlett. Complete at the 47. Host of Tigers in on the tackle at the 48-yard line.
Keyron Catlett.
Catlett with the reception, but there's Mac Englebright and several others in for Caldwell County. About 6 of the 11 defensive players on that gang tackle.
It'll bring up a 3rd.
Pickup gives it a 3rd and 1 for Christian County.
Third quarter of play.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter, so Caldwell County pulls within 5 in that third quarter. 1 quarter left to play. We'll be back for that, so stay tuned. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY. We'll be back after 1 minute.
When you need extra time to heal, Caldwell Medical Center Swing Bed program can help you if you've been discharged from a hospital but still need recovery time before going home. Who's right for swing beds? Patients with recent joint repair or replacement, recovering from a wound or major surgery, patients who need acute physical or occupational therapy, patients in need of post-hospitalization pain management or IV therapy, or patients recovering from a stroke. For more information, contact Caldwell Medical Center at 270-365-0300. Caldwell Medical Center, located at 100 Medical Center Drive.
Mobile Deposit is here. This is Mona Van Hooser with First Southern National Bank, and our new mobile app is loaded with extra features, including mobile deposit. Now you can use your smartphone's camera to deposit checks on the go. Just endorse, point, click, and send. Download our new mobile app and try it today. First Southern National Bank. Member FDIC.
Back to the Stadium of Champions to start the fourth quarter. It's Christian County 31, Caldwell County 26. Christian County 3rd and 2 from their own 48-yard line. And it's going to be a keeper by Lange. He's met at the 50.
Going to be close.
Kobe Lange.
And I think he's going to spot it enough to pick up the first down.
Cross midfield.
Pretty favorable spot.
That's another Toyota of Hopkinsville.
It's going to be called at the 49-yard line of Caldwell County. So first down, Christian County, as they keep this drive going. Fourth quarter underway. Farmers Bank and Trust Company post-game show comes up after the fourth quarter, so stay tuned for that. Bob will have all the game stats. We'll have the players of the game, offensive and defensive, for Little Caesars. Lange with the pass over the middle, incomplete. Nice coverage there by Mac Englebright.
Lange's pass incomplete across the middle.
He was inside the jersey of Catlett on that one, so good play by Englebright.
Shamar Foster. Second down and 10 on the Caldwell 49.
Second down and 10 for Christian County. Lange and Taylor in the backfield. Lange looks down the field, pump fakes, cuts it over to the sideline. Complete and out of bounds at the 42-yard line, so a pickup of about 7 on the play. Lange about had everybody in the building pump faked out, thinking he was going to go long. But he throws it over to Foster on the sideline, picks up about 7.
Number 2 and number 33.
Maybe even 8. As it's going to be third down and 2. Oh, did you? George said even faked him out on the fake up the field because he was trying to move the camera.
Third and 2.
Third and 2. Caldwell County really needs to hold right here, get that ball back. Defense has done a good job tonight at these times. Lange keeps it again, goes up, he'll pick up the first down with a run up to the 35 before he's brought down by Russell Brandon.
He has another Toyota of Hopkinsville. Colonel, first down.
And I think Christian County has found something they really like on that short yardage situation.
1st and 10 for the Colonels.
That's 3 times in a row that Lange has kept the ball and gone for the first down, 2 on this drive alone.
And what Christian County is doing now, as they have throughout the second half here, is really haven't put the ball in the air. They're just content to run the clock and pick up 3 or 4 yards at a time.
Lange looks to the far sideline, swing pass complete, and up the field. He skips a tackle, goes out of bounds. He's going to get a first down on the play before he's brought out at the 26-yard line.
There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Let's see what that is. Hopefully it's a hold and we'll bring it back. Referee's having some discussion way on the other side of the field. And it's an illegal block by Christian County.
Looks like we have a man down on the other sideline, now on his knees.
Can't see the number from here. It is a long, long way to that far sideline. So that's going to bring the ball back for Christian County.
10-yard penalty from the
10 yards from the spot, so they will bring it back. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line of Caldwell County.
37-yard line.
Christian County comes up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 11. Lange drops way back, some pressure on him, goes across the middle. It's complete. Spin move. He's still on his feet at the 22. Gets across the 20 before he's finally brought down at around the 18-yard line.
Pass good to number 3, Jaquan Long.
Jaquan Long with the big reception. Number 24 for Caldwell County.
And on the stop.
Dylan Gray and Gabe East in on the stop for the Tigers.
Colonel,
So it's a first down on the play as Christian County is back in the red zone. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. 10 minutes, 34 seconds left in the ball game. It's 31-26. Christian County with the lead and driving. Timeout on the field. Now the referee winds it, said let's go. 3 players to the left, 1 to the right for Christian County. Caldwell comes up to pressure the line of scrimmage. Lange drops back, lobs it to the corner of the end zone, and it's caught. But let's see if he does stay in bounds. I don't know how. The referee's standing right on that back line, Bob, so we're going to have to go with it. So from this vantage point, I didn't think there was any way he could drag that ball in that corner and get a foot down.
And my vision was cut off here by this corner.
So
he was close, obviously.
Touchdown moves it back to a double-digit lead for Christian County, 37-26. That score comes at 10:08 left in the ball game.
Colby Sylvie and for the PAT.
Christian County set for the point after. Snap is down, fumbled for a second, kick is up and no good.
And it's no good.
So with 10:08 left in the ball game, Christian County extends the lead back out to 11. It's Christian 37, Caldwell 26. We'll be back to action here in just a minute. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Tiger Football here on WPKY.
When you think of flowers, think Treasures Remembered Floristing Greenhouse. You'll find hanging baskets, daylilies, knockout roses, fountain grass, tinsel holly, elephant ears, sweet potato vines, and more. Treasures Remembered offers beautiful fresh bouquets, gift wares, sympathy items, silk cemetery arrangements, and the list goes on. Whatever the occasion, flowers will make it special from Treasures Remembered Floristing Greenhouse, 600 West Locust Street, Princeton, phone 365-2556.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. It's Caldwell County, Christian County. The opening game of the season for both teams. Christian County holds a 37-26 lead. 10:08 left in the fourth quarter. Bob, we said we thought that play might be out of bounds. It's one I'd like to see again, but the referee right there on the goal line. He called it a catch and came down in bounds. So a great catch by Christian County. I think it was long for Christian County. So Caldwell County is going to get the ball back. Good ball game tonight. We expected it to be a good ball game. Both of these teams highly ranked. Christian is high as number 3 in Class 5A.
We have nothing to be ashamed of. We played well, and just a couple big plays for Christian County is the difference in the game.
Kick is down and fielded by Trail Riley at the 10. He's up across the 20. Goes to the far sideline. Host of Colonels there to stop it.
Riley on the return.
Just about the 22, 23 yard line.
Out across the 20.
So the Tigers will take over. Decent field position at about their own 23 yard line. 10 minutes even left in the ball game. And with an 11-point difference, you would not think it would be a overtime situation, but you never know.
Well, I would think that we would still obviously be in our offense, which is throwing the ball 3 out of every 4 plays. So, and we've had a couple of people open tonight that if we could have gotten the ball in one play, especially late in the second quarter, where if we make that connection, we might have another touchdown.
Referee sets the ball down at the 23 yard line. Burns will set his offense with 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. 3 receivers grouped up very close on the far side. Trying to pick up the number split out to this side.
And it's impossible.
Just can't do it from this angle.
The referees are playing around with footballs, trying to get the right ball to the right sideline.
All right, here we go. Caldwell County sets up. Burns calls a signal. Takes a snap, looks this way. It's a swing pass out to Henderson, or excuse me, out to Jameer Riley. Breaks a tackle across the 30. He's got some room. It's a foot race across the 50, the 40, and he goes out of bounds at the 37-yard line of Christian County.
Pass complete to number 2.
And he comes up limping on the play, so I don't know if it was a cramp that forced him out. He had a little bit of room, but you could tell he slowed down all of a sudden about the 40 before he went out of bounds. Let's see what the flag is. It's going to be a hold against Caldwell County, so that one will come back. Looked good for a minute, but they'll bring that one back.
That could be one of those situations where the, just like on the Christian County, that still could have been a first down maybe. They mark it off.
Jameer Riley does go to the sideline. I hope it's just a cramp and not a pulled hamstring, because he really pulled up at the end of that run. Again, the Tigers without Javante Riley. We mentioned that a little bit in the first half and at halftime, not knowing the reason, but not in uniform tonight for the Tigers. So I'm sure an adjustment that had to be made by the coaches tonight for this contest. I'm not sure if the referees know exactly where they want to spot this ball. It's taken an awful long time. Flag still down on the ground.
They're marking it down at the...
Put it down about the 18.
18.
Of Caldwell County.
So it's going to be first and 15.
First and 14 on the scoreboard. Caldwell County back deep in their own end of the field. This is about the starting position they had to open this ball game on the first couple of possessions, unable to do much with it. Snap is low. Burns picks it up, goes to the far sideline, caught by Zach Gaither, gets it back up near the first down marker.
Burns pass
far sideline.
Zach Gaither.
Pulled down at the 26-yard line. Needs to get up to about the 28. I'm sorry, Jordan, I just hit the wrong button somewhere on this. To about the 28-yard line for first. Burns drops back, rifles one over to Gaither again. It's complete and enough for a first down.
Gaither on the far side.
So good job by Caldwell to move out of their end of the field close to their goal line. They've got a little breathing room now up across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Third down from the
referees again stopping play. Let's see if this one is a matter of a spot. And I guess it's the first game of the year for everybody, Bob, because they've had a few conversations so far in this contest tonight. But it's best that they do get it right.
On the Colonel home side at the concession. $1 a slice.
I'm not sure what's going on.
They're going back behind the Caldwell line of scrimmage to have a little conversation. So we will see what the call is. I don't think it's going to change where the ball is spotted at.
The ball is at the 33.
Well, yeah, about the 33-yard line. All right, the referees coming back to their positions. Coach Lovelace goes out for Christian County to get an explanation. They're talking to Coach Barnes on the far sideline.
Yeah, they gave us a first down. That was the confusion.
So they had it marked 3rd and 7 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So it is 1st and 10 now for Caldwell County from the 33-yard line. Still a conversation with Coach Lovelace and the referee on the near sideline. Our announce box is about the 40-yard line on the home side.
First down for Caldwell County. Chains were wrong when they brought them back after the penalty.
So the referees took the time, got it right.
Well, the chains were incorrectly spotted.
It is
That's
now
what the
1st
deal
and
was.
10 for Caldwell County at
And
the
Bob, you've got a lot of experience on those
33-yard
chains. So,
line.
you know, that's something you've got to pay close attention to on that sideline.
That's a source of pride. They should never move those chains because there's a flag on the ground.
Oh, good catch by Gaither. Christian County tried to jump in and make the interception. Mistimed it. Gaither picks up the completion and gets it out close to another first down. It's going to be just a little bit short, but a nice catch under pressure, Zach Gaither.
They haven't spotted it yet on the.
And let's see, it may be close enough for a measurement. It's at the very far sideline. Flag on the play, they said.
Face mask called on the Colonels.
Big break for Caldwell County. Face mask call on Christian County. So that'll move the chains. Caldwell County will march up the field some more.
The play, 5-yard penalty.
Still 9:17 left in the ball game.
For Caldwell County, the ball spotted at the Tiger 48.
Caldwell County's been able to eat up some ground here, but not a lot of the clock so far in this fourth quarter. And whistles again.
Penalty marker on the play.
Let's see what's going on with this one. And are they calling Coach Lovelace out again to talk to him? They are. This is where the live stream will really come in handy because you can watch this and know just about what we do going on. The referees called Coach Lovelace out to talk to him again. Coach Barnes receiving the explanation on the far side of the field. Whatever it is against Christian County.
I'm not
Was
sure
it
what
too
that-
many men on the
I'm
field?
Sure, I think that's what that signal is. Yes.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
And
called
sportsmanlike.
on Christian County. That's a 15-yard penalty.
So a big one. It had to be some jawing because nothing else was going on. No bumping or shoving. So
1st and 10.
it had to be something said on the field
37-yard
by the
line.
kids in blue. Moves the ball all the way up to the 37-yard line now of Christian County. Caldwell County in good field position, still 9-17. And they've moved the ball, 20 yards here with no time leaving the clock just on penalties. Yeah, well, I'm with Jordan. He said keep it coming in the background. We'll take all we can get on this with that clock stop. Still 2-possession ball game.
Been a confusing drive, to say the least.
Xavion Henderson with the carry, gets over the 35 down close to the 33-yard line.
Henderson on the carry.
Down at the 33.
33-yard line. Caldwell County has its second down. Burns takes a snap again, hands off to Henderson. Gets across the 30, ball loose, picked up by Christian County. They're coming back the other way. One player to beat is Burns. He doesn't make the tackle, and Christian County is going to go in for the score on the fumble recovery. 70-yard fumble recovery for Christian County. And Bob, that one hurt. Henderson was close to the first down, lost control of the ball just inside the 30, picked up by Christian County. He had one player to beat, and that was Burns, able to get by him all the way to the house. 43-26 now, Christian County.
I'm not sure who was the young man that picked that ball up.
I don't know, but he did a pretty impressive dance. Looked like he'd practiced the high step going into the end zone because he took advantage of the publicity. Christian County set for the point after, 43-26 now. Snap is back, kick is up, and this one is good. So with 8:37 left in the ball game, Christian County well out in front now, 44-26. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
Are you a college student like me, or do you have a student living in your home? If so, I have some great news for you. Farmers Bank has the perfect account for students. No minimum balance, unlimited debit card use, text alerts when your balance gets too low, and free ATMs all over the nation. You can easily manage your money on your phone with our free app anytime. Don't put opening an account off any longer. Come see us at our main office to open your student account. This is Morgan Hopper, Madisonville Community College student through Farmers Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back to the Stadium of Champions, 8:37 left in the fourth quarter. Christian County up 44-26 after returning a fumble about 71 yards, Bob, on the fumble return for the touchdown. Xavion Henderson had broken through the line, got close to the first down, but coughed the ball up. Christian County picked it up, got by Shane Burns at quarterback for Caldwell County. Burns made a good diving attempt to stop him. Got by that, took it all the way to the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. So Caldwell County really with an uphill battle now the rest of the way. 8:37, like we said, left in the ball game. They'll receive the ball back. Colonels have it set up at the 40. Here's the kick. Squib kick on the ground. Covered on the far sideline. Look like number 28, Derek Hollowell, on the recovery. But Bob, that one hurt late in the game. We're down 18 points now.
30-yard line.
And you're right, Dennis. With us driving for a touchdown and possibly cutting deeper into their lead, they pick the ball up and take it some 70 yards for the touchdown, and we definitely have our backs to the wall now.
13 points in this quarter for Christian County. 3-possession ball game, so Caldwell County has to hurry. Ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete on the pass from Burns. I think he was looking for Gaither.
Burns batted by 56 Money for the Colonels. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, what really hurts on that one, Caldwell County, like you said, had a good drive going. They were inside the 30 and looking good to take some off of that lead. Burns drops back, looks at the far sideline. It's complete and out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
You know who got that one?
I think it was Gaither.
Yeah.
Going to spot him at the 37-yard line. 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers. 3-possession ball game, like we said.
3 from the 37.
Burns takes it, quick outlet pass on this side to Newsom. Newsom has the first down, gets up across the 50, still on his feet across the 40, pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Good run after the catch there by Newsom.
Travis Newsom.
They'll mark him out at the 34-yard line.
At the Colonel 34, 1st and 10.
Newsom new to the starting lineup this year and having a good night in his first contest.
29-yard pass completion on that play.
Burns in the backfield. 2 receivers set on the left, 2 on the right. Burns looks back, got the lob over to Trail Riley. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown. Burns to Riley.
Caldwell County. Shane Burns to number 1, Trail Riley.
No quit in this team. 44-32 now. Christian County, as Caldwell County will come out.
I would think we would do the 2 routine here, but
I think they're going for the 1 since Christian missed an extra point earlier. And there's going to be a timeout, Caldwell County. I think you're right. I think they're going to talk about this, Bob, see what they want to do. 7:46 left in the ball game. Caldwell County down by 12. 2-point conversion would get you within a touchdown and a field goal. So that may be what they're talking about at this point. Trail and Jameer Riley both tonight have done a great job on some of their routes of putting a cushion between their defender and themselves. Right? That time, Trail Riley had about a 5-yard gap between his defender. Burns laid it in. Trail patient, waited on the ball, got it, saw where his defenders were, and went to the corner of the end zone.
And Travis Newsom looking really good on his pick catches tonight. Oliver Parker with a catch earlier. So we're getting a lot of rookies with some baptism tonight, and we've had receivers really wide open on several occasions against what I would consider a real strong Christian County Colonel defense.
Oh, absolutely. I think Caldwell County has changed their mind. The offensive unit comes back out. Burns in the backfield with Henderson. Two and a half yards between them and 2 points. Wouldn't surprise me if it goes to Henderson on the draw. And flags down everywhere. Caldwell County way early on that one. See if they were drawn off. And it's against Caldwell County, false start. That'll back them up. And basically that takes the run almost out of the option for Caldwell County on this conversion. Look for Burns to do something with this one. 3 receivers to the right. Burns lobs it into the end zone, and it's complete to Jameer Riley.
2-point conversion pass.
2-point conversion is good, but down on the ground is Burns. He took a hit. Christian County brought everybody. That's what left Caldwell County's Jameer Riley open. Trainer down on the ground with Burns. There were about 3 Christian County linemen that broke through, putting the pressure on Shane. He was able to lob it over the line and the linebackers to a wide open Jameer Riley in the end zone. But Burns still down on the ground. We'll check his condition. We'll take a 30-second break and be back and check on Shane Burns. So a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
Public Power today is an important American institution, an expression of the idea of local people working together to meet local needs. Your Princeton Electric Plant Board lights up homes, businesses, and streets with public power, electricity coming from a community-owned and operated facility. Their purpose is to provide reliable and safe, not-for-profit electricity at a reasonable price. They exist to serve you, their fellow citizens, friends, and neighbors, and their loyalty is to their customers. Princeton Electric Plant Board continues to make Princeton a great place to live and work. They are hometown energy working for you.
Back to the Stadium of Champions. We're in an injury timeout. 7:46 left to go in the ball game. Caldwell County pulls back to within 10 on the 2-point conversion. 44-34 Christian County right now. Shane Burns still on the ground, but Jordan does such a great job with these streaming cameras that we get a picture of Shane. I think they were stretching cramps out of his right leg, calf muscles. So a good sign as Burns is up walking on his own. And Bob, it is a humid night here in Christian County. It's not as hot as it normally is in August by any means, but a humid night, the first game of the season. Maybe some of these players didn't hydrate like they were really supposed to before the game.
I think it's more humid now than when we got over here earlier at around 6 o'clock.
Oh, I think you're right. There is no breeze coming through the press box right now.
And I've got a report that was Trail's 3rd touchdown catch of the night. So he's really had a really, really strong night.
So is that 5 touchdown passes for Burns?
Five tonight.
So picking up about where he left off last season. I think he had 34 on the season last year. And about the same ratio. He had 7 interceptions. So 5 touchdowns, 1 interception tonight for Shane Burns.
He's 28 out of 42 with 1 interception.
He'll go to the sideline, get a little Gatorade. Try to get rid of those cramps. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. 7:46 left in the game. Kick is up and fielded at the 8-yard line by Christian County on the near sideline. Comes back across the 20. Breaks the tackle across the 30. He's got some room up across midfield. Knocked out of bounds by Caldwell County, but not until he got to Caldwell County territory. Nichols saved the touchdown with the stop at the 47-yard line.
No, I think that was either 30.
Was Nichols.
It was
on the stop for Caldwell County.
It was, yeah, Nichols.
First and 10 for the Colonels at the Caldwell County 45-yard
So
line.
a big run back for Christian County. They'll have the ball spotted at the 45-yard line as they come out first and 10. Christian County up by 10. That's been about the size of the lead most of the night. Caldwell County had a brief lead at 14-10. Handoff up the middle of Christian County, gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Nice tackles there by number 48 and number
Tyreek Douglas on the carry.
35. 48's Mac Englebright, 35 Will Bashir for Caldwell County. So good stance there at the line of scrimmage. They also said Cole Baker in on the stop.
Second and 10 from the 45.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for Christian County. 10-point lead. Look for them to run the ball quite a bit. They'll still go to the air some because they do have 2 of the better players in the state. Lange drops back. He wants to go to the corner. He's got an open man. Oh, and dropped. Big break for Caldwell County. Hit him in the numbers at the 25. It went right off the pads. And you don't see Kieron Catlett miss many of those, if any. That might be his one for the year. Caldwell County got away with it, so the incomplete pass stops the clock with 6:50 left in the ball game. Jameer Riley was in the neighborhood, and he maybe could have made a tackle, but that ball was right in the number to Catlett. Number 2 hit him right in the curve of the 2. Third down and 10 now for Christian County. Great spot for Caldwell to make a stop here after that big run back off the kickoff. Lange takes the ball, goes back, looks across the middle. It's tipped complete with a blocker all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Pass complete to Jaquan Long.
Jaquan Long, that ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. He was able to pick it up, take it down to the 15 of Caldwell County for a first down, Christian County. Hunter Van Hoosier on the tackle for the Tigers. Clock stops while they move the chains. Big play there by Lange. Lange's got a rocket. I mean, that ball tipped and didn't hardly lose any spiral on it, picked up by Long. Christian County at the line. Lange letting that clock tick. Handoff up the middle. Snuffed out by Caldwell County with no gain.
A host of tacklers for Caldwell County.
But Lange taking all of the play clock. High school has a 25-second play clock, and Lange was milking that thing all the way down as they try to protect this 10-point lead as this drive makes it down to the Caldwell County 15-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Christian County 44, Caldwell County 34. Christian County comes with a rare set of 3 receivers to the right. Lange drops back, looks to the end zone, ball knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Pass incomplete.
Lange's pass incomplete.
Clock stops with 5:35 left.
Down and 10 from the Caldwell County 15-yard line.
Well, we've got to be thinking about those offensive, defensive players of the game. You've got Shane Burns with 5 touchdown passes, Trail 3 catches, 3 touchdown catches. Xavion Henderson probably well over 100 yards at this point. So Caldwell County's got some offensive players that really want that pizza and T-shirt from Little Caesars.
And not only offensive, we got to be thinking about defensive player too.
Christian County sets up 3rd down and 10 from the 15. Langy takes a snap, drops back, some pressure, sets a screen on incomplete, and the flag goes down. Late flag goes down. It's going to be called on Trail Riley. Trail able to knock that pass down, but apparently got too much on the shoulder, but that flag took a while coming in. I think that was almost lobbied for by the player and the crowd before it was called. Referees come over, but it is going to be pass interference.
Holding on Caldwell County.
Call the hold instead, but still it's going to move Christian County down into a 1st down. Thought that was a great play by Trail Riley.
Well, are we going to mark the penalty off or what?
Well, they really take their times on this penalty marking.
I think they had to take 15 and divide it by 2.
And now they're doing the gazintas as they walk it back. And the ball's going to be spotted at the 7-yard line. Where it'll be 3rd down, excuse me, not 1st down, 3rd down. Langy back, pass is a swing pass dropped.
Pass incomplete, intended for number
I think
5.
Russell Brandon influenced that drop because he was closing in to put that helmet and shoulder pad into the Christian County player. I'm not sure he could hear the footsteps, but he could probably hear the breathing coming at him. Looks like Christian County's going to stay on the field with their offense as they face 4th down and 3. Caldwell has to have this stand, Bob. We're down to 5:24 left in the ball game. This play may not decide it, but it's going to go a long way. Langy gets the snap, looks to the end zone, and incomplete. No flags down this time. Good coverage there by Caldwell County's Jameer Riley.
Caldwell County will take over on down.
Caldwell County will take over deep in their own end, but no points for Christian County. Still a 10-point contest, 5:19 left in the ball game. Looks like Burns back out on the field after the leg cramps. Bob, we'll get back to Tiger Stadium next week. It'll feel like we have a front row seat from the distance our press box is.
Exactly.
Referee stop play again. I think Christian County has called a timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. 5:19 left in the ball game. Christian County leads 44-34. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
La Potosina on the Marion Road in Princeton is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina on the Marion Road in Princeton, phone 365-3848.
We are back at the Stadium of Champions, 4th quarter action. 5:19 left in the quarter. Caldwell County down 44-34, but they made a good stand to keep Christian County out of the end zone. They take over from their own end after Christian County turned it over on downs. It's Caldwell County from their own 7-yard line. Burns in the backfield with Henderson. Handoff is to Henderson, trying to get a little breathing room, but they clog him up before the 10-yard line.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Looks like he picked up 1 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 for Caldwell County.
Peyton Laneve on the stop. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Still just a 10-point ball game. Burns drops back, passes up. Hold, excuse me, that's Joby Jaggers, so Burns is not in the lineup.
Was that complete over?
Pass incomplete. Let me make sure, Bob. I think that is Joby Jaggers.
Hammer trailer from the new quarterback, Joby Jaggers.
Number 6 for Caldwell County is Joby Jaggers.
3rd and 5.
So I'm sorry, the play was complete. 3rd down and 5 for Caldwell County. Jaggers rolls, gets it out to Gaither, who takes a hit short of the 1st down.
Pass complete to number 10, Gaither, stopped by Major. Flag on the play.
Let's see what the flag is on the play. Jaggers in on this drive. Burns went down on the last play of the last possession, and it would look like from our vantage point that he was getting leg cramps stretched out. But back up, Joby Jaggers in the ball game for Caldwell County.
And the player that caught Joby's first pass, which we didn't know whether it was complete or incomplete, I didn't get that number.
I thought that was maybe Gaither also, but I can't say 100% certain. Personal foul, that's going to help Caldwell County out. Give a little breathing room and a 1st down. Right, 15 yards coming up. May have been a little jawing after the hit on Gaither. Christian County whistled for a couple of personal fouls so far in this ball game.
Not sure where he's marked it to the 28.
We'll see where they take this one out to. Bob, Coach Barnes has bragged on Joby Jaggers on the arm he has, the way he knows the plays. He was ready to come in at receiver if needed because he knows the offense. About the only thing he gives up to Burns is maybe a little bit of size and quite a bit of experience.
For the Tigers.
He does have a really nice and throws a really nice ball.
Ball spotted at the, let's call it the 27-yard line of Caldwell County. They come to the line, 2 receivers to each side. Handoff is to Henderson. He's tripped up for a loss back at the 24-yard line.
Henderson on the carry. Stopped by K-Juan Major.
And that's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Back to the, just inside the 25-yard line.
Caldwell County set with 2 players, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
2nd 13.
Jaggers takes a snap, drops back, looks down the field. He wants it all. Going down the far sideline, that's going to go out of bounds. Well covered on the far sideline by Christian County. So probably a smart play not to take any chance.
For number 80, Cameron Traylor.
4:05 left in the ball game on the incompletion. 44-34, Christian County.
From the Colwell 25.
3rd down, 13. You have to assume at this point, 4 minutes left, that all possessions are 4 possession downs or 4 down possessions for Caldwell County. Jaggers in the backfield with Henderson. Looks over, swing pass to Henderson. He looks up the field, gets around the 25, up to the 30. Flag on the play as he's driven down into the Christian County bench.
On the carry. Jaquan Long on the stop. There's a flag on the play.
See what the flag is. It's going to be in the area of holding. And it is a hold against Caldwell County.
Holding on the Tigers.
It did not result in the 1st down, but I expect Christian County to go ahead and move Caldwell County back anyway. Holding against Caldwell County. Under 4 minutes left now to play.
Ball back to the the 17-yard line. 3rd and 21.
3rd down, 21 for Caldwell County. As we go past 11 o'clock Central Time now. Jaggers goes back. Screen set up to Oliver Parker. Parker bounces off a tackle, gets across the 25, still going up to the 27-yard line.
Parker, number 21, on the catch from Jaggers. Host of Colonels in on the stop.
Nice run by Parker. Tall kid, not a lot of weight. I thought he did a good job taking a hit. 4th down, Caldwell County not going to chance it this far, this deep in their own territory, so they are bringing the punt unit out. Let's see who drops back if Burns is not in the game. I'm sorry, that was 4th down. No, you're right. Second guessing myself when I looked out. And it's Nichols to take care of the punting. Ball is loose, gets by him, picks it up. A lot of Colonels around. They take him down inside the 10-yard line.
Nichols is brought down.
Ball skipped through the hand of Nichols. He picked it up, but when he picked it up, it looked up about 4 blue jerseys right around him, so they bring him down. So Christian County is going to take over in great field position. Tough break for Caldwell County on that one. 3:08 left in the ball game. And Christian County is going to come out with a, looks like a 1st and goal situation, Bob. Did they mark that?
It's
right inside the 10, about the 9-yard line, or right on the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal for Christian County. On the fumble by Nichols. Caldwell County's got to have a stop here to have any hope. Handoff is up the middle, and touchdown Christian County.
Touchdown!
Right up the middle.
Tyreek Douglas on a 10-yard run.
And that might have iced it away for Christian County. 50-34 now with 3:02 left in the ball game. Tough break for the Tigers. They had battled to stay within that 10-point range. So Christian County will send out the extra point crew. Snap is down, kick is up, and Mayo hooked it a little bit, no good. So with 3:02 left in the contest, Christian County extends the lead back out. It's the Colonels 50, the Tigers 34. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football here on WPKY, The Tiger. "30-second timeout."
I'm KFC's extra crispy Colonel. You're the extra busy regular person who has to make dinner for a family of 4. But you can shirk that responsibility because my extra crispy $20 fill-up from KFC contains 8 pieces of freshly double-breaded extra crispy chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 orders of mashed potatoes, and a side of coleslaw for just $20. That'll beat 'em. KFC is extra crispy good.
Pricing and participation may vary. Tax and substitutions extra.
Landmarks come and go, but those that stay around are the ones with substance and solidarity. That's why you'll find Fredonia Valley Bank operating as an independent.
And welcome back to the Stadium of Champions, Caldwell County, Christian County. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Christian County kicks off after the touchdown. Ball goes into the end zone for a touchback. Caldwell County will bring it out to the 20 to start this drive. Christian County 50, Caldwell County 34. Caldwell County has had some momentum, Bob. They've had some good spurts tonight, but just couldn't seem to get over the hump after having that 14-10 lead in the first half. It's been Christian County keeping a 10 to 15, 16, even up to 18-point lead at times tonight.
Well, we've made too many mistakes, and they've capitalized on the mistakes with the fumble return, a couple other situations where they had a short field to go, but still, we're only 19 points down or 16 points down.
So it's a 2-possession game, but You got to get something on this one as the handoff goes up the middle. Stopped
Henderson, the ball
after
carrier.
about 1 yard on the game.
Antonio Apron on
And
the
I'm
stop.
trying to look across the field, but I cannot see far enough to see if Burns is down, if he has any ice, or if it's just cramps. So we hope he's okay. Joby Jagger's still in the lineup for Caldwell County.
We don't know who carried that last one, do we? I know they got the subs in.
I think it was 25. Same one that got it right here. It goes around to the left end, or excuse me, the right end, up close to the first down. 25 is going to be.
Is that Derek Hollowell?
No, it's a 28. Maybe it's a 28.
28,
Eric Hollowell.
on the carry.
And folks, we apologize at times tonight for seeing some of these numbers, but we are a long way away from the field here at Christian County.
1st and 10 from the 31.
Joby Jaggers with another handoff to Hollowell. He'll come around the left side this time, gets up around the 35-yard line before he's, I thought he was brought down, comes through the crowd all the way up to the 44-yard line.
28 Hollowell.
Nice run by Hollowell. I called him down about 5 yards early. I saw the crowd, and out of nowhere, he came out of about 5 or 6 players. Picked up a few extra yards, so ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
Caldwell County with 3 receivers split to the right for Jaggers, 1 to the left. Swing pass out to Hollowell. He has it complete. Gets up across the 45 and up to about the 47-yard line. Under 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Reception. And Lennox on the stop.
Unless something grand happens here, Caldwell County is going to open the season again this year with a loss to Christian County.
From the Caldwell 46-yard line.
Maybe not as close, but still, Bob, a lot of good things I think Coach Barnes can take out of this ball game.
A lot of positives.
Handoff is to Hollowell. He breaks the line of scrimmage, gets up across the 45 and down to about the 42-yard line of Christian County.
On the carry.
Hollowell's got that burst of speed. I mean, when he gets it and sees a hole, there's nothing slow about that first step on the kid because he is there.
42.
1:21 on the clock as they move the change. Clock stops. Players coming on the field for Christian County. Could have been too many men on the field at the snap, not called. Swing pass out is complete to the far sideline. Down to the 30-yard line.
Jaggers pass complete to number 80, Trailer.
Number 80 on the catch is Cameron Trailer.
Another Caldwell County
5'7"
first
junior
down.
for Caldwell County, 5'7",
Inside the
135.
30, spotted at the 29.
Some nice throws here by Joby Jaggers late in this fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Caldwell County. Handoff is to Hollowell. Nice spin move, stays on his feet, still on his feet up to the 26-yard line before he's brought down. Under a minute left to go now. Hope you'll stay tuned for all the game stats with Bob Hayes on the Farmers Bank and Trust post-game show. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Christian County still bringing players on the field. I think they have too many on the field, and that's going to be whistled.
That or a timeout.
Timeout taken by the Colonels.
And the Colonels did get the timeout. We'll just keep it here, Bob. With 38 seconds left in the ball game, 50-34 Christian County. A couple of times Caldwell County tonight was driving, had a turnover returned, a fumble returned for a touchdown. And then a fumble on the punt left Christian County right on the doorstep for another touchdown. So if you could take those two plays alone away, you're looking at a one-possession game and Caldwell driving. And Jordan, I don't know if you can get one of the cameras to, if you can see where Shane is on the far sideline. I'd really like to know how he's doing if we could scan that sideline. When he came out of the ball game, he was getting stretched as we come back to action. Handoff is to Hollowell. Up across the 20 to about the 19.
On the carry. Nico Fussell on the stop.
$20 seconds left. Okay. Burns sitting on the bench right now. And Jaggers with the keeper.
Quarterback Jaggers on the carry for Caldwell County.
And it's going to be a first down. That'll stop the clock long enough to move the
Russell
chains.
again on the stop. First
So
and
look for
10
Jaggers to take a
for
shot at
the
the end
Tigers
zone. First and 10, ball spotted on the
at the
14-yard
14.
line. Jaggers gets everybody set. It'll be the last play of the ball game. Jaggers goes back, looks to the sideline, complete and out of bounds. That is number 21 for Caldwell County, Oliver
Your
Parker,
final
complete.
score,
And that's going to do it. The final score here from the Stadium of
34.
Champions. It's Christian County 50,
Big thanks to everyone
Caldwell County
for your
34.
attendance
Nice
and
game for the
support
Tigers. We'll be back to wrap this one up,
Annual
check all the
Tour of
stats,
Hopkinsville,
and look ahead to
Jerry
next week, along with the offensive and
Drive
defensive
carefully.
players in the game from Little Caesars. So stay
Remember
tuned. All that
your
comes your way in
Cardinals are on
3
the road
minutes.
next
It's a
Friday
3-minute
at
break.
Bowling Green.
You're listening to Tiger
Caldwell
Football
County
on
will be at home
103.3 The
hosting
Tiger.
Simpson.
Hey, Tiger fans, are you ready for some football? Here at Little Caesars, we're proud of our Caldwell County Tigers. To show our support and excitement for this year's high school football season, we're offering not one, not two, but 3 Friday night specials. Our first special will be all day, every Friday during the season. If you come into Little Caesars wearing blue and gold, you will receive $1 off our deep dish pepperoni pizza. Our second special, we have 2 party pack specials that we will be promoting during the season. And our third special, if our Tigers win on home game night, we will take $1 off any pizza, yes, any pizza, from the time the game officially ends until we close. Help us celebrate this year's Tiger football season, Little Caesars. The best pizza in town, whether hot and ready or custom made for you. Visit us at 204 Highway 62 West, Princeton, or call us at 270-365-3311. We'll have your custom ready order when you arrive. Good luck and go Tigers. Little Caesars, pizza.
Who's ready for some Tiger football? I know Taco John's is. Show your Tiger pride. Come into Taco John's on home game days wearing your blue and gold and receive 10% off your meal. Remember Taco John's at our new location at US Highway 62 West in Princeton. Again, don't forget, wear your blue and gold into Taco John's on game days and get 10% off your meal. And let's go Tigers!
Being a small town girl, the one thing I look forward to on Friday night is Tiger football. We can't treat the Tigers, but we can treat you. Hi, I'm Krista Peastrel from Princeton Health and Rehab. Have you had surgery from an old injury? Our therapy team offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy up to 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. Still in the comforts of your own rehab suite. We accept Medicare and most major insurances. Don't let that old injury keep you out of the game of life. Call me at 270-365-3541. We're your neighbors. We're your friends. We're Princeton Health and Rehab.
Princeton Drug Company, 103 West Main in Princeton, proudly features low-cost prescriptions and friendly service. Princeton Drug offers in-town delivery, in-store pickup, or a convenient drive-through window. Princeton Drug has a wide selection of Christian greeting cards for every occasion. Princeton Drug is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 2:30. No deliveries on Saturday. Princeton Drug, 103 West Main Street, Princeton. Phone 365-5585.
Whether it's a new addition to your home, a family vacation, bill consolidation, medical bills, starter loans, auto loans, or auto repair, whatever your need might be, let ABC Finance and their friendly staff help you. ABC Finance can help you through the tough times. Stop by or call ABC Finance today, located on 62 West, the Princeton Plaza in Princeton. Phone 365-7444. Call Jody Lamb or one of the friendly staff, and they will do their best to get the money you need.
We are back at the Stadium of Champions for the Farmers Bank and Trust post-game show. Dennis Stevens, Bob Hayes, Jordan Dunn, and our buddy Darren back at the studio with you. Christian County comes out on top tonight, 50-34. Caldwell County made a game out of it most of the night. Had, in fact, a 4-point lead in the first half at 14-10. Christian County able to run off about 3 straight touchdowns to take a big lead. Caldwell County, though, they didn't fold the tents up. They kept coming back, kept fighting hard. Just some inopportune plays, a turnover that resulted in a fumble return of 70-plus yards for a touchdown, fumbled snap on a punt. They gave Christian County first and goal from the 10. It's just a few plays that Caldwell County has to iron out, get a little bit better in spots. We did see some good play from Joby Jaggers come in for Shane Burns. I think Shane having a little trouble with cramps tonight. You had Hollowell, De'Eric Hollowell, a freshman, came in 5'10", 163 with some great speed on that first step. I mean, his initial burst is as good as any you'll see all season long. So he had some good minutes tonight. You had a lot of players. We're going to talk about those in a little bit when we start discussing the offensive, defensive player of the game. That's brought to you by Little Caesars. Those players will receive a pizza and a T-shirt. So a little something on the line, Bob, a little pressure for us, because see which one of these guys, two of these guys are going to eat a little bit and dress nice for class next week.
I'll tell you what's pressure is trying to get about 18 kids in the scorebook here.
Well, you take your time, because I know you do a great job on that. I will say, while we're at it, next week we will be at home. It's Caldwell County Franklin Simpson. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock with the Coach Barnes Show. Our pregame show, brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust, comes on at 6:30. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock from Tiger Stadium, so that'll be a good game. Caldwell County able to handle Franklin Simpson last year, so Franklin Simpson's going to come in with a little revenge on their mind this year, especially with it being the last time they're going to play the Tigers for a while as they come off of the schedule in 2017. Good play tonight from Christian County. You've got to give credit to Lange and to Catlett, and their running back, Traquan Taylor, played a good game tonight. Among others, they had Long, receiver named Long, that did a great job for them tonight. So you got to give credit where credit is due. They rung up 50 points on the scoreboard on a pretty good Tiger defense, and they're going to do a lot of good this year. They're ranked number 3 in 5A, so no slouch tonight. Caldwell County came in ranked number 5 in 3A, or number 6, depending on which poll you look at. But still some good games, and while Bob finishes the last of the stats here, I do want to remind you about soccer action next week here on the Tiger. Monday night, it's the girls in action against Henderson County with a 7 o'clock tip-off. We're on the air at 6:45. Jordan Dunn, myself, and Macy Janina for that one. And then on Thursday night, an early start for the Lady Tigers as they take on the Lady Panthers of Dawson Springs. That's a 5:30 kickoff, and we'll be on right after the local news. After Ty gets finished, Macy, myself, and Jordan will be on the air for that one, as Caldwell County will go into next week at 1-1 on the season, the Lady Tigers. So a full week again next week for WPKY Sports. We hope to have you on for that. And again, if you would like to be part of the advertising here on WPKY, we'd love for you to contact any of the folks at the station. Kathy McEnany is there. Shirley Gray is there. Jordan will help you out any way he can, getting you to the right people to sell some advertising. So a lot of people watching the streaming tonight. Jordan, did we have, what was our high, about 121? 121 people at any given moment watching the live stream, not to mention what's going on Mayfield, on the radio. So, okay. Soccer Monday, and Jordan said he'll have some stats for us on who all was able to tune in tonight. That's a great thing to have. You don't have a lot of area teams doing the streaming now. You have a few, but Jordan does a great job on that. You go to our website at WPKYonline.com and hit the link. He had some great camera angles tonight, can get those cameras really nice down on the field. So it's just a plus you have from a small town radio station. It's some quality work from Jordan Dunn. And from what I hear, Jordan, am I right, we're going to be broadcasting some of these on local Channel 8 on Princeton Cablevision.
I don't have any details yet.
No details on that, still to come on the details, but a big step for a bunch of guys that didn't know if we'd even have a station about this time about a year ago. So big strides. We're loving every minute of it. We're having a ball with it, and this team is going to be fun to watch this year, and we're looking forward to next week against Franklin Simpson. And Bob's taking the big stretch, so I think he's about ready to bring you the stats. So here on the Farmers Bank and Trust postgame show, I'll give you Bob Hayes.
Okay, Dennis, for Christian County tonight, their quarterback, Colby Lange, was 24 out of 39 with 1 interception. He threw for 200 and, just a minute here, I'll get that. threw for 349 yards. The rushing attack for Christian County was almost anemic tonight. They had several rushes, only netted 38 yards for the night. Of course, when you're moving down the field with 15, 20-yard catches at a time and picking up fumbles and taking the fumbles 70 yards to pay dirt, you don't need a rushing game, and they did that rushing game late in the third quarter, fourth quarter to run clock. So Christian County with a total yardage tonight of 387 yards for Caldwell County. We have rushing attempts tonight. We have 28 rushing attempts for 170 yards. I have Xavion Henderson going over the 100-yard mark, 16 carries for 105 yards. Jameer Riley, 3 carries for 10 yards. Shane Burns, 2 carries for a -5 yards. De'Eric Hollowell coming in late, really showing well, 6 carries for 45 yards. And Joby Jaggers, 1 carry for 5 yards. Total of 170 yards on the ground for Caldwell County. In the air, Shane Burns, 28 of 42 with 1 interception for 238 yards. Joby Jaggers coming in after Shane was injured, maybe a cramp we hope, 6 out of 7 for 43 yards. Zach Gaither leading the Tigers tonight with 13 catches, 126 yards and 1 touchdown. Jameer Riley, 1 catch for a -6 yards. Trail Riley, 7 catches for 78 yards and 3 touchdowns. Xavion Henderson, 1 catch for a -2 yards. De'Eric Hollowell, 1 catch for 3 yards. Oliver Parker, 3 catches for 16 yards. And Travis Newsom with 6 catches. A nice game for the young sophomore. Travis's 6 catches netted 66 yards. Caldwell County with 32 receptions and for 281 yards. Total attack tonight of 451 yards for Caldwell County. Not a bad rushing attack, and 281 yards is a really nice, healthy yardage on the passing. So Dennis, we were a little short tonight. We just couldn't maintain any momentum. Made 2 or 3 key mistakes. Couldn't catch a couple balls that were up there that we maybe could have done something with. We were driving when Xavion fumbles, and they pick it up and take it all the way back. So 1 or 2 little twists here, 1 or 2 little twists there makes it really a close game. But I think the Tigers got out of tonight what they wanted to. Again, we go back to last year when we lost that first game, and it really made our season because kids knew that we could play. And I think after tonight, we should have that same feeling. We had several kids come in that really had not seen action last year and played well tonight, especially De'Eric Hollowell, a freshman. Joby Jaggers in a reserve role at quarterback performed well. And I think, again, with maybe only 1 sack tonight on Shane Burns, that our offensive line came through and did what our coaching staff hoped it would do. So, sure, anytime you lose a game, it's disappointing, but again, I think the Tigers leave out here with a lot of momentum and a lot of things to look forward to for weeks ahead.
I think you're exactly right, Bob. And I had to turn this down a little bit while I had a little sneezing fit going on. You're listening to the Farmers Bank post-game show here on WPKY. And Bob, we have something new this year. Offensive and Defensive Player of the Game brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza in Princeton. The winners of these 2 awards will get free pizza and a T-shirt, so a little bit on the line for them. Let's start offensively. We could go with a number of players. Xavion Henderson, over 100 yards on the ground. Trail Riley, 3 touchdown receptions. Shane Burns, 5 touchdown throws and only 1 interception. So there's a lot to pick from tonight, but you and I talked a little bit while we were at break, and I think we're going to go with Shane Burns tonight.
Well, I certainly agree. Shane had to come in behind 3 new offensive linemen, really not knowing what they were capable of. Threw the ball well tonight. Just an excellent night for him, completing over 50% of his passes. Did throw 1 interception, but 5 touchdowns will get the job done certainly any day of the week. So
most nights that wins you a ball game.
Exactly, and our for Shane, he gets the offensive player of the game, and on defense, we saw a lot of pursuit from our strong linebacking core. We had some good strong line play, great play on the interception by Gabe East, but I think overall we're going to have to give the defensive award tonight to Hunter Van Hoosier, who was all over the field, several tackles, and kept maybe a couple players out of the end zone on the only tackle that could be made, he made. So
I think that's a good choice because he did come in. I'm not sure about my mic, Jordan, if I've got the right one going up or not. It sounds a little bit funny. So there we go. It sounds quite a bit better now. So, Bob, I think you're right. Hunter Van Hoosier, the top returning tackler for the Tigers this season, picked up right where he left off last season. So a good choice there. Our offensive and defensive players of the game tonight. Offensively, Shane Burns. Defensively, it's Hunter Van Hoosier. Those are the Little Caesars Pizza offensive and defensive players of the game tonight. So those players will receive a free pizza and a T-shirt from our local Little Caesars store. And great to have Little Caesars in town and also on the radio with us tonight.
And certainly want to thank our post-game sponsors, Farmers Bank and Trust, for their efforts tonight. And again, we look forward to getting back to Princeton and getting on the field next Friday night when the Franklin Simpson Wildcats come to Princeton. And I'm sure it'll be an interesting week of practice. We should have decent weather first 3 or 4 days of the week where the kids can get out and work on correcting what things that we need to do to get better in. But a fine game, I think, on opening night for the Caldwell County Tigers. A 2-point loss is as good as a 20-point loss, so to speak. So when you learn from your losses and can advance, that's when a loss is good and beneficial. So
you take games like this where we didn't fold up the tents when they got behind, and Christian County ran off that 21 straight points in the second quarter. Caldwell County didn't stop. They scored to close the quarter, so that was good to see that they still had the heart to keep on chugging right there in that second quarter. You get on down into the season, make the improvements that you see tonight, and by the time you reach that district opener with Paducah Tillman, I think you're going to see a pretty solid team on the field in blue and gold.
Exactly, and when you say even in the last drive of the game, we came down the field probably picking up 65, 70 yards on that drive from the JV crew.
Mm-hmm.
They on the bench all night long and came in and performed well. Joby throwing the ball well, and De'Eric Hollowell running it well, and they had to have blocking to get that done. So just a fine night for the Tigers. When you play somebody better than you and you can keep it as close as we did, and should have had maybe a lot closer results if we eliminate a couple mistakes tonight. Mm-hmm. It would have been a barn burner.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight here from the Stadium of Champions. We'll be back with you next week from Tiger Stadium. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off. We'll have Coach Barnes' show on the air at 6 o'clock. Then that's Bob's interview with Coach Barnes before the game on Friday night at 6 o'clock. We'll have our pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. So that's going to do it for the Farmers Bank and Trust postgame show. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, the final is Christian County 50, Caldwell County 34. For Bob Hayes, Jordan Dunn, Darren back at the station, I'm Dennis Stevens. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you again Monday from Butler Stadium for soccer.